There you guys. So Lancelot was first. Just like immortalize that achievement. Don't blow your trees in here. Oh, okay. Fire tree blow. I don't know what that means. Well, Eldon knows what that means. Anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. We did a poll, and the poll said more Wulfhart, so more Wulfhart it is, which I'm not complaining about because I'm really liking this new Wulfhart campaign that we're working on at the moment. Blackout's done a few more runs of it, and I think he's pretty much got down like the perfect start. Well, no, not the perfect start, but the perfect save to share with people. So he's got to save. So the idea of this campaign, for anyone who is watching the VOD later on or whatever, is that you play as Wulfhart, but you don't play in Lustria. So Wulfhart normally starts in Lustria. Hey Eldon, how you going, man? Yeah, so Wulfhart normally starts in Lustria. I don't like Lustria very much though. So I wanted to play Wulfhart, but play Wulfhart in the Empire. So I've been playing a few different few campaigns of Wulfhart, and where's my thing now? Yeah, been playing Wulfhart, and so originally the plan sort of changed a little bit. Originally the plan was to go to the Empire as soon as possible, but then we kind of figured out that Wulfhart's heroes, like the idea was just go to the Empire as soon as possible and then maybe come back later on to do the quests for Wulfhart's heroes, because Wulfhart's hunters have these quests that you do, which is one of Wulfhart's unique mechanics. You click on this button down here, shows you how to unlock them. And most of these quests, some of these quests are in Lustria. So if you just immediately piss off to the Empire, then you don't get to do all the quests. But then we kind of figured out that you could probably just send a hero to the Empire and then investigate someone to confederate with, while you just stay in Lustria and like beat up Lizardmen in order to get those quests done. So you can essentially like do the quests and at the same time be discovering the Empire as fast as possible by sending a hero that way. So that's the plan anyway. So yeah, so I've just put a link up to, I probably should have, link to a save where with Empire Province Confederated turn 22. I think it's turn 22. And there's an Empire Province already confederated. Yeah, so we'll do that one. We'll pin that one. Right, there we go, pin. Is it right? Yeah, pinned. It says it's pinned. I don't know if it actually worked, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, so basically, like I'm gonna try and do my, have my perfect kind of game here. But yeah, with Blackout kind of already did like probably the fastest possible version of this. But then I sort of said to him that if other people were going to use his save, they'd probably want a version of it where they haven't chosen the hunter choices. So you level up your hunters, and then once you get to about level 4, I think it is, you get to choose one of their specialties. They either, like this one, you either go Slayer of Undead, proficient at laying the undead to rest permanently, or flexible role. Hero can be specialized as either a veteran warrior or a supporting hero. So this is the flexible role thing. You can choose either a veteran warrior or supporting hero. So I thought most people would want to, still have that choice available to them. So Blackout's done like about 4 different versions of this, but I think that latest version, he's kind of like, he's sent a hero to the Empire, gotten the Confederation available for you, and then at the same time he's also completed all these quests like up to the last stage where you're about to choose what role that you want to take, but you're not locked into it yet. So it's sort of like at the perfect point if you want to play this type of campaign, but you don't want to have to do the early game setup. You just want to kind of easily cruise into, playing an Empire campaign as Wulfhart. But we're gonna, play it out from the start. So this version won't be as good or as smooth as that version, but that's okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is declare war on these guys, and that will give us our first hunter hero. Hey Crucial, I'm good man. Hey Yandel. Hey Ava Monkey. Toddy, indeed, that's right for Brits. So Boris Todbringer is the ruler of Middenland, which is where Wulfhart comes from. So as somebody pointed out, I don't know if Wulfhart and Toddy themselves actually have, any kind of personal relationship with each other or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, he's the ruler of Wulfhart's homeland, I guess, essentially. So, I'm sure they're aware of each other. But yeah, so we want to get back to Middenland, save the Drakwald, save the rest of the Empire, and then, just be in the Empire, basically, as Wulfhart. Rusty Bedspring says, hey, I found your channel because somebody posted your vampire video in Okoi's Discord. It was wonderfully cheesy. Yeah, thanks, Rusty Bedspring. Yeah, that was a pretty good, some pretty good cheese there for sure. Fucking Toddy, indeed, that's right. Yeah, Okoi's videos are pretty cool. I'm good. Playing some Scum, trying to service the zombie apocalypse. Oh, nice. Yeah, one of my mates plays a lot of Scum.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Anyways, so I think in Blackout's version, he just sends this hero like immediately to find the Empire. That could be an option. And he just fights this manually instead. I guess to get some more experience or whatever. Yeah, fuck it. We'll try it a different way. Probably I may have wasted a movement. I should have just moved him directly away. 20 Glade Captains is my shit. Yeah, Glade Captains is pretty cool. So I think we decided Helmgart is the way to go through. You could go. So Helmgart gives you the option of confederating either Middenland or Altdorf, like as soon as you get there, which is pretty viable. Usually, like right off of one of them will be wrecked, but maybe not. Or you can go this way and go through Solent and get Balthazar Gelt first. But likely none of those will be ready to confederate. So what you do is you get there and then you just do a tour around the whole empire and make contact with everybody. And then, whichever faction gets them wrecked first, you just confederate them. And that gives you your foothold in the empire. So Wulfhart's got a special thing where he doesn't get the normal confederation penalties. Like he doesn't get the -40 to relation like other factions do. And he doesn't get the 5-turn lockdown where he's not allowed to confederate. So I think we want to get rid of this for now.
Marcus Wulfhart.
I'm going to attack this guy.
Do your worst.
How hard's this battle? Yeah, it doesn't look too good.
For the Empire.
Blood for the blood god, says Tom. Welcome back, Tom. Milk for the cornflakes, says Rusty Bedspring. Tea for the introverts, says Erdine. Yeah, I can't. I put down a bunch of different options for what people would like to see for a stream this week because we haven't. This is like the first stream for the week. Had a couple of days off trying to finish a video, so I'm not sure what the best way to do this battle is actually. Oh, this is that same map where we had that super hard battle last time.
Yes, General.
Yeah, I put down a restart as one of the options, but I'm kind of realizing now that I don't actually know anything more. You know what I mean? Like we've been discussing what you've been doing, but I don't really know anything about what you've been doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just know the result, like not how you got there or what you did or anything. You know, so I'm not really any more informed than I was before. But you know, I'm sure it'll work out. Well, I'm not sure it'll work out, but, you know, whatever. It'll be fine.
Agreed. Go. Formation. March.
I wonder if I should just, like, open up with one of these shots to hopefully get another one in later on. There we go.
Yes. Accord. Go. On it.
No.
Empire marksman. Yes, sir. Quickly. Swordsman. What do you bid? Marcus Wulfhart. Spearman. Go. Onward.
Oh, it's so nice having a mouse that works again.
Our weapons are yours. By Ulrich's wrath. Marcus Wulfhart. Very well. Spearman. Ready. Ready. Taking position. Moving now. We are ready. Ready. The Empire endures. Formation. March. Go. Sigmar calls. Yes, sir. Quickly. Marcus Wulfhart. Done. For the Emperor. Quickly. For the twin-tailed comet. Stop.
I'm sure that's the intent there. Fuck it.
Equipped. Yes, General. Sigmar. To battle.
Wulfhart's gonna get fucked up.
Go.
Yeah, the mouse was killing me.
Sir.
Like having no mouse. Yeah, fuck, Wulfhart's not tanking that too well at all, is he? Yeah. I probably should have, because I normally just auto-resolve this battle, so I actually have like no idea how to do it, no plan. In fact, we might not even win this.
Sigma calls. Full strings taut. Loaded, sir. Sigma preserver.
Oh shit.
Go. Watch your backs.
We're in deep shit now. Might be a restart already, guys.
Go. We obey. No lingering. Missiles will fly. Tracking. For the comet. Ready. Taking aim.
Yeah, Marcus is pretty shit. Yeah, we might be gonna restart this already, I think.
Yes, sir.
Classic most of the mad gameplay. Yeah, sorry guys, I just literally just woke up. I haven't had time to even think about doing this campaign. I've been working on a video the whole time, so I haven't done any research or any practice or any thought even about what I was going to do in this game. So yeah, a bit of a mess. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be restarting this. I'm working on my first coffee.
Withdraw! Withdraw!
We can restart. Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I need a new strategy. Yeah, it's not really working for me. I keep trying to think of like a new way to go about things, but I just haven't really figured it out yet.
Ready!
I can't. The main problem is like I can't put the videos. I can't make videos fast enough. I don't have time to make videos, like, because I have to work, obviously, you know, and so by the time you work and you sleep and everything, I just don't have enough hours, you know. So basically, my choice is either make videos or stream, you know. So I tend to stream most nights, and then I can't like, yeah, and then so then like I can't like keep what the videos I'm making like linked up with what I'm streaming about. So basically, like, you know, I'll be really interested in something and I want to like stream it and make a video about it, do it, you know. But then then I'll stream that, and then I won't have had a chance to make a video about it yet. And then I'll have to stream something new, you know, because so you can keep the streams interesting. Go to like stream different stuff, you know. And then I still won't have made the video about the first thing. And then we'll find something new that's really cool. I want to make a video about that, and then I'll have to stream something new. So, you know what I mean? So I keep getting like further and further ahead with like the cool concepts that I'm interested in that I want to make a video about, and further behind about the videos I've actually made. You know what I mean? And then because I'm like, you know, because I'm working on an Isabella vampire video, like I'm not really thinking about Wulfhart, even though I'm interested in this campaign. So, you know what I mean? I don't really know. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's just all fucked up. It's like yeah, I don't know. Like, well, at first it was good because I was playing this game and streaming the game and making the videos about the same thing, you know. But now it's like all out of whack. So it's like, you know, I'm not very good at like splitting my concentration. Like I've got like a one-track mind, you know. I can only think about one thing at a time. So it's sort of, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really work very well for me. So I need to figure out some kind of new strat with this thing.
Shall be slain.
Restart, nothing we ain't seen before. That's true, Black Out. You've seen a few restarts before. Overmonkey said, use war wagons to split the force in half is the best option for me. Elden Warden says, do you play Warhammer 2 in your off time, like after work? I don't have any off time, Elden Warden. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, I don't really have any off time. I just like finish work and then, you know, make dinner, sit down with the wife, maybe watch TV for like half an hour, and then I go to bed, and then I stream, and then I go to work, and then I watch TV for like half an hour while I have dinner, and I go to bed, and I stream, and then I go to work. You know, that's kind of like my normal thing. But the last few days I've been working on my video instead of streaming. Well, yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll stick with what we know and just auto-resolve the first battle so I don't have to worry about it. And then we can kind of get things rolling a bit. Because, like, I don't think this first battle is like that interesting, that it's really worth worrying about learning how to do it.
Fight with clout, comrades.
So that, boom, actioned.
Your death shall be
Where's real money? No, we don't really need money. That's one good thing about Wulfhart, he's quite cheap.
Well done, comrades.
Talking about the fastest.
On march. Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
I'm not sure whether I should build this up or delete it. I think I should delete it. What are we up to? Welcome to my life, says Linksy. Indeed. Yeah, Linksy's been doing the same thing for like 6 months longer than me, I think. Or maybe, I don't know, is that about right? Did you start about a year ago, Linksy? Like, streaming hardcore? How long have you been streaming? How long have you been doing YouTube for? I think maybe you started like a year, 6 months earlier. Like, you've been going for about a year. Is that about right? Or have I got that totally wrong? Yeah, I started streaming about 5 months ago, about YouTubing or whatever. I pretty much started YouTubing and streaming at the same time. I think I tried it out, like, you know, like my first day, I'm like, what's going on with this YouTube shit? Oh, I'll make a video. Maybe I'll do a stream. Did it both. No one watched my first stream though, obviously, but yeah, that's fine. We got there eventually. After a few weeks, I think like one person watched one of my streams. Okay, slowly got up there. How many people got watching today? 38. Wow, that's amazing. That's a pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Yeah, it must have missed me or something. It must have been because I haven't streamed for a while. Agree. I do about 50 hours of work and have a kid. Streaming is a lot easier than editing videos, which takes dumps of time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, making videos takes so much time. It's actually like once I get started on it, I get really into it, and then I'm like kind of obsessive about it until it's finished, and it's okay. But yeah, at the start, especially when you're trying to get started, it's really hard. I like seeing a streamer restarting. Well, not a Vargolf. You're going to be seeing a lot of restarting if you follow this channel. Recruit a second lord. Put Martha Marcus Wulfhart in ambush. Get tech that gives more relations with Empire. That's an interesting idea, Ruben. So yes, I mean, I usually recruit a second lord like soon in the next couple of turns. But you're saying just move him back towards here and then put the second lord in ambush so that this army like attacks you over the end turn. Is that what you're saying? Like, do they guaranteed always attack you over the end turn, or because if they're just going to like wander around here or do something else, then I don't really want to do that. I want to get it done like in the first turn. But yeah, I don't mind a bit of suggestions. Rusty Bedspring said, dude, backseating. Yeah, I don't mind some suggestions. If it was like constant and I'm like getting pissed off or whatever, then yeah, for sure. But you know, you can chuck in a suggestion every now and again. Yeah, you go. Okay, sure. And Barack says, cheers, mate. What was that regarding? I'm not sure. Was the pandemic part of the reason that you started? No, it was just I just been watching Legend streams for a long time, and I kind of thought about streaming and YouTubing a while, you know, ago, and yeah, kind of I guess the pandemic was probably definitely the reason I had time to, because we were working from home, so I basically have like 2 hours extra a day. So yeah. You don't even need to move Marcus Wulfhart, just put him in ambush. But if I put him in ambush, then the extra lord that I recruit wouldn't be able to do anything. Oh, is the other lord just to recruit, just for recruiting?
We are the best.
But then if I do that, then I won't have the I kind of want to try this out just to see what happens. I kind of don't want to send I kind of don't want to send Van Hal back to the Empire. So Blackout, the version Blackout's doing, he just gets recruits Van Hal and then just immediately sends him to the Empire so he can get the Confederation as soon as possible, which is cool. But I kind of want to get my heroes in the game a bit earlier. I suppose Van Hal is the shittest one out of them, kind of. He's probably the weakest. Still no interest in playing this campaign, I'll just watch you suffer. I don't think this is even a particularly hard campaign, Typhus. I think this is pretty easy. But, yeah. I mean, I'll probably suffer because I probably just won't do it very well because I'm not really prepared. I don't know. I'm sort of like, yeah. Because normally what I do is I send Van Hal, over here, and to unlock the dwarf. But that means that I don't send a hero to discover the Empire until, I don't know, like much later. I can't remember when it is exactly, maybe like turn 5 or 6, which means instead of discovering the Empire in turn like 15 or whatever, we'll discover the Empire in like turn 22 or something. You send the dwarf when you get him on turn 4. Oh, well, what the fuck am I doing this for then? Bro. Alright, I'm restarting. Restart. Yeah, for me, I do my videos during my lunch break after I spend all day thinking about them. I'm trying to put more effort into my videos. I used to just record something, edit it in one ways, and just post it. I think the theory is the extra lord will be bait. Sorry about this few false starts here for
Never waver.
kind of like figuring out as we go along. Hey Lixie, yeah, the premise is to return Wulfhart to the old world. So we want to get back to the Empire. We want to play the majority of the campaign in the Empire. So I don't want to be playing too much in Lustria. I just want to be in Lustria only as long as I need to get the Hunter's quests done. And then I want to just abandon Lustria and play it out in the Empire. And I want to confederate all of the Empire Lords. So the first version of this, we pretty much already achieved the main thing that I wanted to achieve, which was to confederate Toddy. But then we kind of figured out we could do it and get the quest done at the same time.
Comradeship is all.
I think
Admiral, I hope you.
so. Maybe if we send,
I don't want.
is that guys they have like South African accents, don't they? The things. Okay, so if we send this guy down here. So we'll actually get there sort of quicker if we don't join him into the army. So I mean, maybe that's an option.
Onwards. Forward.
And then if we
Marcus
put Wulfhart into ambush stance, like back this direction. I know you said not to do that, but
Let's go. The trap is set.
that's perceptive is nice, but more magic items. Yeah, we get perceptive. That's pretty good. I like me some magic items,
Champion,
especially if we're doing like a hero-centric campaign. And we'll give him. I guess we'll go hunters because it is Wulfhart. The hunters are pretty shit though, aren't they? Maybe I'll go for some of these bad boys. Yeah, I'll leave that up for now just to recruit them. Yeah, we'll go for this so we can get some better reinforcements. We'll get this one as soon as we've got enough free money. Because obviously you want to get that before you get to the Empire, so you can get those easy confederations. And we probably want to just get missiles technology as well. Obviously there's lots of good stuff in here, but yeah, that's probably like the stuff we wanted first. Mercy the restart. That's right. Mercy is the mod I sent you to do it on turn 1. Turn what? Yeah, Ruben Custodio said, the way I've done it, I used Van Hal to get the Paladin, then send Van Hal to the Empire. Okay, and then where you send the Paladin to get the Dwarf. Okay. That's interesting. Because that way you get, that way Van Hal would sort of get there as soon as possible. God damn it. I don't know, there's so many different ways to do it. I don't know if there's, yeah. Fuck, now I want to restart again. I'm kind of feeling like it's better to, it might be a better way to do it. I'm back and already a restart, that's right. Yeah, the Empire's not green for North Microsoft, that's right, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make any difference, really. Nice thumbnail. Why I hate Toddy. Why do we hate Toddy? We don't hate Toddy, we love Toddy. I left another restart, yep. Hey Peter. Mostly the restart, yep. Maurice, we chop about Tom, but I'm here, babes. Here to pleasure you with my company and foolishness. Awesome. Glad to have you back, Maurice. And you can also put them in Mike's Wulfhart and sack the other minor settlement on the provinces of Sack City. Yeah, I usually sack Temple of Thenkan. Is that what you're talking about? Or Zaxla you're talking about? This one? It's pretty far away. I don't know if I really want to go down there. Yeah, I like sacking this one because it's really close. Zaxlan. Zaxlan, this one. That one's a major settlement, it's got walls. It'd be good if we could make it from Zwatek to Zaxlan in one turn, like, and sack both of these at the same time. Hey Andrew Jones, how you going, man? Oh yeah, we forgot about, sorry, I forgot about the, yeah, I forgot about the Brohammer. We'll have to get that happening again soon. I'm just a bit, yeah, been a bit hectic at the moment. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Now I'm conflicted. Fuck. All right. Well, one more restart. Actually, I'll just before we go, we'll just see what happens with this in turn. See if they attack or not. Maybe this ambush opening that Ruben's suggesting could actually be good. No, they're not attacking. Like, I'm not really that bothered that they don't attack because you can just go and, like, you know, attack them next turn anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
All right. Ready yourselves.
Oh, okay, they're gonna run away. Whatever. Be a dick about it then.
Covering ground.
Fuck, I hate, like, this is what I hate about Lustria. See how it's just like a real pain in the ass. Yeah. How many resistant Howden Maidens should I put in a White Lion stack? Oh my god, are you getting your fucking ultimate White Lion stack done before I get mine done? I hate you, thingamabob. Stop stealing my thing. My beloved White Lions. No, it's alright. I want to see it. I want to see it in all its glory. There's a few different schools of thought on that thingamabob. Well, I mean, all of the schools of thought exist only in my head. But anyway, one of the schools of thought is that you want to go for 100% missile resistance. So I think that the White Lions have 30% base missile resistance. And then, you start off with 30% missile resistance, then you want 12% physical resistance from the Diamond Phoenix, that's 42. Can't remember if you can get any from anywhere else. I think that's about it. Unless maybe there's some other missile resistance bonus you can get from Alistair, but I don't think so. And I think it's about 42. So you got like 60, another 60 or 55. Maybe you only want 97's enough or whatever. So you want like 10 basically. You know, I'd say 10 basically is what you want, but it might be doable with less, because 10 will give you 80 melee defense as well, which makes them like not immune to melee, but you know, basically immune to melee as well. And it gives them 50 magic resistance, which on top of, you know, you could have 10% magic resistance from Kemmlers, so that's 60% magic resistance for the army. And you can get the Sapphire Phoenix, which gives you another 12%, so that's 50, 60, 72% magical resistance. So you get 72 magic resist, like 100% missile resist, and 80 melee defense. And so then your White Lions should be at full power. And then you've got like, so then you have maybe like 4 units of White Lion. You haven't got much space left for actual White Lions. You'll have 4 to 6 actual White Lion units in there, just to actually be White Lions, and then but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe you want to tone it down a bit and go like 6 or 8 Handmaidens, so you actually have some White Lions in your army. So you just don't have like the full, because you know, you can probably have a healing. I reckon you go a healing mage in there. But yeah, I'm not sure what the exact right balance is going to be. You know, I'm kind of thinking like 8 Handmaidens and a healer should make them like pretty much, you know, they take a little bit of damage but easily manageable by the healer. But yeah, I have to experiment with it. I guess because you get the Handmaidens over time. So my plan is you just start off with, you know, you start off with like 4 resistant Handmaidens, and then when you get a new one, you know, you get rid of 1 unit of White Lions, or, you know, and you just kind of go from there. Anyways, sorry about that. It was Thingamabob's fault. He said White Lions and that triggered me.
Never waver.
No, if you don't move on turn 1, them are there. Yeah, but I don't really want to have to fight the battle. So if I let him move through my ambush on turn 1 and I don't have the reinforced from the other Lord, then I have to fight the battle, which I don't really want to do. Another restart already, Woody Chopper. Yep.
Welcome to
You got it.
Hunts Marshal. Yep.
So no Imric White Lions on the campaign then? No, it's not Imric White Lions, no. I don't think there's any good... No, I don't think there's any advantage to having Imric White Lions. Alistair, I mean,
No, I have the sea and the beasts.
Alithana gets the ambush mechanic, which is pretty cool for your... So you have ambushing White Lions. But Altharian is the real business, because he gets the resistant Handmaidens have plus 10 physical resistance, as do, you know, all of the heroes, and Alistair would all have plus 10 physical resistance, which just makes the whole army, since the army is going to be like 70% for heroes, you know, it makes it pretty much, you know,
Marcus
better.
Wulfhart, show me the accused.
So if you just go straight that way. Just in time for the start of the game. That's right, Robert. We just started now. There's been no restarts prior to now. This is just the fresh start now. Jim Bob's Arcades making emojis. I don't know what those mean. Frog Tide is coming. What? What's going on with the frogs? I don't understand. To Empire France, progress is this is like a letter home. Sightman's coming. To the Emperor Franz, progress is slow. It feels like I relive the same turn over and over as some evil overlord has control of the reload button. Marcus Wulfhart. Indeed. What happened to the first attempt, Skane? Nothing really. I just didn't like it. Yeah, I had to fight a battle and I couldn't be bothered, basically. Alright, so I guess I should actually just think this out before I just keep randomly doing stuff and not playing. So, okay, so Ruben's suggestion was that we just enter into ambush stance right now, and then this guy will like walk through our ambush on the way to there, and we reset. But the thing is with that is I don't want to have to. The thing is with that I don't want to have to fight the battle because it's pretty annoying. If I could wipe him out over the end turn with auto resolve on the ambush, then I'd do it. But but yeah, I don't really want to have to fight the battle. Now, if Wulfhart goes there, one, two. He's not going to make it in 2 turns. He should make it in 3. I'm not sure if he'll make it in 3 if I join this battle, though.
Wulfhart.
I hope he does.
They will be judged.
I figured you got unlucky and got a turn 15 Primeval Glory stack or something. Nah. No, nothing happened. I was just trying out different things. I haven't really got a plan for how to do this campaign, so I'm just kind of like just trying to figure it out on the fly kind of thing. I'm just going to see if I can still make it to this guy on turn 3.
Bring out the nooses on the trail. My arrow flies true.
Oh no, so now it's like 4 turns. It's like way longer. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
The scouts shall never fall.
1, 2, 3. Yes, it's basically the same. If I sent him without joining into the army, you'd get like 1 turn faster, basically, but...
Pick up the pace.
Yeah. Science stream without the official title. Yeah, well, yeah. It's not really meant to be a science stream, it's just meant to be, this is actually meant to be me actually playing the campaign.
Tools of judgment.
I'm just trying to get, get a good start on it. But yeah, sorry about all the restarts. I don't know, we'll just, yeah, fuck it.
Marcus
Let's be, I'm probably not going to play it anyway, so... Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sorry guys. I haven't really had time to, like I just don't know how to do the campaign basically. I haven't had time to research it, so yeah. I'll just have to figure it out as I go along. But yeah, I'll stop restarting because it's probably pretty annoying. I'll just yeah, or just play, and if I lose, I lose. Oh, damn, I really wanted that. Damn it, I really wanted that Lord that I had last time with the perception. Oh, actually, so the thing is, these guys are going to be useless in a siege. Yeah, no, fuck it. It's fine.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Whatevs.
No time to waste. Marcus Wulfhart.
We want these war wagons at all? Pretty much don't want them at all, do we? They're just useless.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, pretty much science stream without the science title, exactly. Just trying to figure it out. Man, Wood Elves is such a short campaign. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people keep saying, like, the Wood Elves are really hard or whatever, like, they're not very powerful and shit, but I would have thought their campaign would be pretty straightforward. I haven't actually finished it, but, yeah. I love these unique heroes. I feel like Wulfhart is kind of like my ultimate campaign now. I don't know. I was pretty into my Volkmar campaigns, but now that I'm like aware of the whole concept of the Wulfhart Empire campaign, I'm kind of like, I like it.
Onwards, man.
Protector.
Alright, this guy can come along with his little gun squad.
Arch-lector.
Only the dedicated. Marcus Wulfhart. Increase the pace.
Played Cal France for the first time ever. And I was more confused than you are with this one. That's so weird that you only plays Cal France for the first time ever, Mikey. Did you just start playing this game during game 2 or something? Because I would have thought that because those of us that started playing during game 1, you know, because there were so few factions in game 1, you end up like playing everything like heaps of times, you know.
Servant of Sigma.
Marcus Wulfhart. All right. On the trail. A defensible spot.
Champion of the faith. I go where I am needed. I will go. Sigmarite Arch-lector. Ever onward.
I should have switched those units as well.
Marcus Wulfhart. Pitch camp.
Warhammer 2 is my first RTS ever. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Legend showed the difference between supply lines for Wood Elves on Hard and Legendary the other day. Holy shit. Plus 20k to minus 50k per turn. Glad I'm a pleb. Lol. Hey, Kane. I don't think, like, I don't know. Hey, young grandfather Nurgle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if playing Legendary makes you like a, you know, anything, you know, I don't think not playing Legendary makes you a pleb. I think it's just a matter of what you enjoy, like, you know, I mean, like, I'm sure you could play Legendary if you wanted to. It's just, you know, it's just a different game, like, it's just, yeah, I mean, like, obviously the finances are a lot more restrictive and it just makes it slower and more painful and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't know, and like, it's, I don't know, it's not even, I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's hard to explain. It doesn't necessarily make it, well, I guess it does make it harder, obviously, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not hard it's not harder in an even way. It's not like it makes everything the same amount harder. It just makes, like, certain things harder, and then if you can, like, negate those things, then the hardness goes away, you know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of what you're all about. So it's just, it's not really like, yeah, it's not really like it's heaps harder all over. It just means it's more restricted. Like, you got less options, you know. So I don't know, at least that's one way of thinking about it. But yeah, like, I don't think necessarily playing Legendary makes you, like, super elite or anything. But it's just like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just whatever game type you prefer, you know. And yeah, I tend to prefer what? Why are you doing? What? Why are you attacking me? Alright, let's fight a battle. I think I can handle this one. I'm going to take on the battle. I'm going to take on a challenge that's appropriate for my skill level. Since the auto resolve says that I'm going to dominate this one, I'm going to give it a shot. Also, I just want to see these these pistoliers just shooting the shit, not pistoliers, these Free Company just shooting the crap out of dudes.
Get to the faceless! Go! Form a new formation! By Dalmaraz! For Heldenhammer! Servant of Sigma!
Got this. Looks tough, yeah, this is a hard one. Oh, body slam. He eats the body slam, no problem. And then these guys can just, like, shoot the crap out of this guy.
Fight for friends!
He's just gonna be like, oh shit, he's probably gonna get his ass kicked in melee by fucking this lord.
Without delay!
Run!
Immediately!
I just wanted to, like, see the firing squad. Is it working? Shoot him! There we go. Holy shit. This dude's like fucking tanking all of our shots. Run!
As you say!
He's like trying to run away, but
Now!
we got this, boys.
Arch-Lector!
Poor old Lord got his butt kicked. I could probably figure it out eventually, but I enjoy playing on lower difficulties. It doesn't really give me anything to have cheats stacked against me. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's like, you know, basically whatever like you enjoy the most is like the best. You know, is the best one to go for because, you know, it's a single player game. Like, you know, it's just like for me, I don't know. I keep trying to explain, like, I guess not that anyone should necessarily care what it is about for me, but, like, for me, it's not really about, like, I don't know, it's not really about, like, trying to make it as hard as possible or try to challenge myself as much as possible. It's about trying to make it as immersive and as fun as possible, you know? And that's kind of why I like all these, like, alternative campaigns and everything, because it's just, like, getting into the different ideas of the campaigns, I guess, or whatever.
The Empire.
I don't know, yeah. It's just, yeah, I don't know. If it makes the game more fun, then it's good. And if it makes the game less fun, then it's not good, basically, is the gist of it. For me, it's not really about making the game more difficult to make it more of a challenge or anything. It's just about making it more fun.
Marcus Wulfhart.
But yeah, unfortunately, I feel like, oh shit, can he actually make it there? Oh, no, he's like very almost can make it there, but just not quite.
Onwards, man.
Yeah, and like unfortunately, like once you've played like the harder difficulties, I feel like you can't go back. Like it just feels like, you know, not as good.
They'd better fight.
I wonder if I should replace this guy.
The rumors say that this one is rotten.
Kind of want that disciplined guy, but it's not that big of a deal.
Marcus Wulfhart.
By Sigma.
Can't quite auto-resolve it.
To battle. For the Emperor.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Warrior of Sigma. Faith shields us.
No, I'm gonna have to fight it again, it looks like. Hey David B, yeah, my day's going good so far. Just started 6 a.m. here, so I just woke up an hour ago. I started the stream a bit later as well, just to try to, you know, I've been struggling a little bit at work, you know, because I've been tired all the time and not having enough time, being distracted and whatever. So just trying to make a bit more effort to, yeah, put a bit more effort into my actual job. So yeah, part of that I was thinking I'll just stream a bit later sometimes. Get the extra hour sleep. I've noticed it's a lot easier actually, just to start that extra hour a little later. But it means I only get 4 hours to stream before I got to go to work, so that's, you know, there's definitely a downside to it as well.
Quick march.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, so if anyone's interested in this idea of the Wulfhart campaign, there's a save that I've pinned in the pinned comment. You can download Blackout save from the Dropbox, and yeah, basically that will get you sort of already doing everything. Have already sort of done most of what I'm trying to do now. You'll already be about ready to. Well, I think it's not sure if you already have Confederate or you're just about to Confederate the Empire factions. So you've got a foothold in the Empire basically, and then as well as that, you kind of got set up so you've already got like half the quests done for your hunters. Wow, this looks kind of rough. Starting with Scaven Blight Hell Pit only run with a claw, no settlements other than Cannon Scaven settlements. I up to difficulty legendary. The Pain, Mercy, the Pain. sounds like a pretty tough one. Yeah, I like stuff like that as well, where you have like, yeah, I'm not sure if I know exactly what you mean, but I'm guessing you're meaning that you're, you know, start off with only Hell Pit, and then with Scaven Blight and Hell Pit. So you basically just only going to start off with like, you're only going to conquer settlements that are known to be Scaven settlements in the lore. And yeah, I like stuff like that too, like where you just have some sort of story based, you know, idea in your head, you know, that oh, we could do some ammo wasting, couldn't we? Oh yeah, you can't really ammo waste against the vampires because their guns fire too quickly, which is pretty shit. I wonder if
Quickly now! At once!
I wonder if it's worth
By Ulrich's wrath! Yes, sir! Quickly! Formation! March! For the twin-tailed comet!
I wonder if it's worth trying to
Detachment formations! Yes, my lord! No lingering!
trying to pull their bombs into them. If the human bomb dudes will blow up their own troops, that'd be pretty useful. The bloated corpses. You got 2 bloated corpses? Yeah, so I was thinking if I just like run straight into the middle of their army, is there a chance these bloated corpses will go for me and then we can just,
As you say,
you know,
in the name of Sigmar,
this guy's gonna get wrecked by these guns.
name, without delay,
Probably a bad idea.
with pleasure, immediately, double time.
He's not making much progress because the guns are
With
like,
haste,
he's like going into like a bunch of different guns at the same time.
as you say, at speed. I have my orders. Double time, quick march, with haste.
Yeah, he's getting fucked up. He's not even gonna make it. Ah, shit. That was super, super bad. He survived, but he's shattered. Alright. Well, that was not very good. Not to get sappy, but I appreciate what you do, whether it's streaming half the day or getting an extra sleep yourself. For real, good job, man. Thanks, Stephen Monkey. I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's like I want to stream every day, but then, you know, I want to do good at my job, you know, and I want to make videos, so it's like kind of a bit of a, you know, kind of got a few different, I wonder if I should shoot this guy early. Oh yeah, I forgot about the human bomb dudes, they're just gonna like, fuck shit up. I wonder if I can actually shoot this one before he blows me up. Probably not. Maybe. Come on. Oh yeah, good. That was good. Probably should try not playing on a fast forward. Where's Wulfhart? I can't even find him. Sorry.
Sigmar!
I'm gonna find him.
Moving now. We serve the Emperor. Go! Prepare for combat. We serve the Emperor. Prepare for combat. Yes, General. Faster. Formation, march. Yes, sir.
My unit's getting all screwed up.
Finisher. Finding range, sir. For the Emperor. Withdraw.
Oh shit. Well, we're doing really well, but now we're kind of struggling a bit. All our units are breaking. Can you go away? Yeah, good.
Charge! Ready to fire! Free company! Yes, sir! Pursue the foe! Equipped! Targeting!
This guy's evading us somehow.
Free company! We obey! Stay close! Receive! Finisher! Yeah! Swordsman! Withdraw! Harkus Wulfhart! By go, Marines! No! Sigmar, preserve us! Spot us the target!
Mess. And don't neglect the job. We'll be here when you return. We're all here now anyway. If you hadn't streamed, we would have waited patiently till you did. Thanks, man. Much appreciated, Woody Chopper. Lustria is hell, lol. Yeah, Lustria is hell. Sorry, I didn't really play that battle very well. But you know, we got the job done. They're sort of saying to Blackout, like Blackout sort of did all these saves where he did like the fastest possible one to get to, probably the fastest possible time to get to the Empire, like all the quests done as fast as possible, blah blah, and like that's all great, like that's what you want to do if you're playing, but like I feel like if you're trying to make a guide for everybody else, then like I don't know, for myself, I don't necessarily want to make the guide like this is how to do the fastest, best possible way, because that's going to be like super hard. It's going to require a lot of hard battles and stuff to be won. So I tend to do my guides like I try to make them as if like, just like an easy way to do it.
The Emperor's authority.
Here to serve.
I wonder if this guy will actually die from what do you call it?
A trusty comrade for now.
Yeah, I don't want to recruit him. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But oh, what can you do?
Ever vigilant. My journey begins. Going forth, protector of the weak. Champion of the faith, honored to serve.
So I was sort of thinking like, I kind of want to go like growth and try and get to tier 3. I don't know how viable it really is, but have a good stream, mate. I'm off to bed. Get your beauty sleep. Yeah, good work, David B. Get your beauty sleep. Do you do lore driven campaigns? Hey, Wada. I would like to, but I haven't. Yeah, I haven't really. I have my own like little headcanon for my campaigns and stuff like that. but nah. What? Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in that kind of thing though. What sort of? Yeah. Well, I guess yeah. I mean, depends how hardcore you mean. Like like Andrew Jones said, yeah, we did our Brohammer campaign, which is basically Belagar wanting to retake Carrick Peaks, and you know, in the lore, like a lot of the, you know, he prevails upon other Dwarven Thanes and stuff to give him support to do it. But I think like the other Thanes are a bit like, you know, they don't really have much faith that he's going to be successful, and you know, they don't want to pour more good money after bad sort of thing supporting him and stuff like that. So it's like hard for Belagar to get support to retake Carrick Peaks and stuff. So yeah, so that was kind of like the basis of that campaign. So yeah, definitely nods to the lore, but I wouldn't say like a deep like lore challenge campaign type channel, or a purist of the lore or anything like that. You know, I definitely am a big fan of the lore. But I think the game, you know, is a sandbox game. So, you know, if you try to replay historically how shit went down in the Warhammer world, like, one, it's going to be really hard, and two, the AI is not going to play ball, so they're going to just do random shit anyway. So it's pretty hard to like kind of, you know, you can have a sort of lore scenario, but you can't really like, you know, you can't really recreate the history of the lore. It's definitely really hard, especially the awakening at turn 12, like I did Torture. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to explain to you. Like, I don't like, yeah, like I don't really want like to know how to do it like the hardest way possible. I want to know how to do it the easiest way possible. You know what I mean? So like, if you can take awakening on turn 12, if you fight like the battle of your life, that's like less valuable to me than knowing if you wait 2 turns and recruit some other unit, then you go and attack awakening on turn 15 and it's super easy. Like that's, you know, that's like kind of what I'm looking for more, you know. The only time I really like those like super hard things is if it's necessary, you know, like if in order to set up some certain scenario you need to make it to this time, you know, like with Belagar, you know, in the old Belagar when he first came out in game 1, the best way to do it was to just bum rush Belagar to Carrick Peaks like as fast as possible, just sacking shit along the way, and then just recruit a second army just before you get to, well, you don't even need to recruit a second army, yeah, basically just recruit some more units just before you get to Carrick Peaks, and then just take it on like the earliest possible time. And that's pretty hard to do, but it's easier in the long run, because if you leave it longer, you know, they would build up more, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, and Legend does a lot of that kind of stuff as well, where he's like, you know, you got to like blitz this, because if you don't, then they're going to recruit an extra unit, and then it's going to be harder, and you know, so yeah, I can dig with that sort of stuff, like where you have to do a hard thing, you know, to you know, by a certain stage, but it's sort of in a general concept, I guess. Like, I'm more going for, I like things to be, yeah, I like to set up things on the campaign map to make them easy, basically. That's my general philosophy about things. If you've lost on, like, you know, if you've lost on the campaign map, you've kind of already lost, you know, like, I feel like, you know, if you try to win everything by just being super good at battles, like, you're going to be in a world of shit. It's going to be really hard work. I meant like a lore-friendly objective, like Whitebeard killing Malekith or something like that. But I'll check out Brohammer. Yeah, no, I'm down with that. Yeah, like I want to do a Malekith reclaims the Phoenix Throne campaign, where I just get to Ulthuan as early as possible. But I haven't done it yet successfully. Keeps failing, but I'm still keen. But yeah, I guess that's an example of, like, you know, where I do something that's really hard at the start, but that's the point of it, is to get certain things set up. Wants it all, but he wants it easy. Yeah, I want it all, but I don't necessarily want it fast. That, you know, I want it within a certain period of time. That's the thing, like, yeah, if you need it, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling enough.
Sigmarite Archlector.
But it's just like if you're trying to do a guide for people, like saying like, here's how you do it. It's super fucking hard. Good luck. You won't be able to do it unless you're fucking super good. That's not like a really good guide for people. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, so you have to make the guide like, you know, a bit like more doable. Like the guy, you want the guide to be like doable by 90% of the people, not by like only like 20% of the people or whatever. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty shit guide. But that's different from for challenges and like going for achievements. So you know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, I always want this because I want those huntsmen. I want to start recruiting huntsmen, but then the other 2 units are a bit shit. And then this is probably the best. Are you going to do a science stream for your challenge? Science stream for my challenge? What challenge? Oh, no. Nah. I'm just going to... No. So we're doing a... So I did a vote... I did a vote for what we'd do when we get to 5,000 subscribers. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, we've gotten up to 4,500 subscribers now. So we're like nearly getting towards 5,000. So once we get to 5,000 subscribers,
the dead make a
I always have these bombs. Like how many bombs do you need?
fight with clout, comrades.
Fight with clout. There you go. Yeah, so I did a thing about some few different options for what we could do, and vast majority of people said they want to do a challenge campaign. So then I did another poll about what you would like the challenge campaign to be, and it looks like it's a pretty solid majority saying that they want me to do. Oh, it's not that solid. So 30%. So the options were Wulfhart in exile. So basically, I play Wulfhart, but I got to leave Norsca pretty much immediately. Can't have any armies in Norsca after turn 10. So basically, I'll leave Norsca by turn 10, never to return. And then there's Empire no cheese. So basically, Empire campaign with no ammo wasting or siege cheesing, and unit caps. So like limited number of. You can't have all armies of all archers and stuff like that. You got to have like a balance of like archers and infantry and stuff. Ikit Claw 1 city only challenge, Isabella heroes only challenge, well, it's not really a challenge, but yeah, heroes only campaign, or other. So only 2% of people chose other. 30% of people chose Wulfhart in exile with no armies in Wulfhart and no armies in Norsca after turn 10. But Isabella and Ikit Claw were both pretty close. Isabella 26%, Ikit Claw 25%. So yeah, so it looks like it's going to be Wulfhart, but yeah, we've still got probably a week or two before we get to 5,000. So yeah, or maybe longer, I don't know. But yeah, we've still got a while to vote. So yeah, possibly if one of those comes in, but yeah, the Ikit Claw 1 city only challenge, I'm not really that interested in doing that one. I don't think it'll be that much fun, but I think it will be fun, but it's not really like top of my list of things to do. The Isabella heroes only campaign, it's like basically my Isabella campaign that I play is heroes only anyway. I might have a few units, but I don't care about them really, so that wouldn't really be much of a challenge, but I just thought I'll chuck that one out as an easy one. But I'll probably do an Isabella almost heroes only campaign pretty soon anyway. So if you want that one, you won't be missing out too much. The Empire no cheese one, even though not that many people were interested in it, I really am interested in that one, so I really want to do that sometime. So yeah, it won't be for the challenge, won't be for the 5,000, but yeah, that one will probably get done anyway. And yeah, it looks like it'll be the Wulfhart one. But yeah, so if you chose Empire No Cheese or Isabella Heroes Only, you'll probably get to see pretty much that pretty soon anyway. But the Wulfhart in Exile one's probably going to be the one that we actually play. So a normal Isabella campaign. Yeah, basically, the way I play Isabella normally, I basically normally play them with no units anyway. But yeah, so we won't be doing a science camp. So I won't be doing a science stream beforehand. Like we'll be doing it like fresh, basically. Except for but with Isabella, we've been playing heaps of Isabella campaigns lately anyway, so it won't be that fresh. But yeah. But yeah, I won't be doing a science stream beforehand. But those of you who don't know, Science Stream is where I just experiment and restart all the time. Kind of like how this one has been, but this one wasn't meant to be a Science Stream. So I guess the mission is to blow up this bomb before he... I think Marcus Wulfhart does like massive damage to this dude. Actually, I can even just one-shot him with this. Be like splap. Unless it hits a hill or something. Boom, deleted. Check that out, he didn't even explode, he just ceased to exist. That's pretty epic.
Stay close. Accord. Quick march, sir. Understood. Take the ground. Yes, sir. Quickly. Form a ring of steel. No escape. Free company. Attack the men. Swordsman for Heldenhammer. Spearmen. Sigma. To arms.
Just gotta tell them to get good, says Ritz. I don't think that would make a very popular campaign guide. Be like, campaign guide, just get good. That's how you do it. Be like, hey guys, most of them out here. A lot of guys have trouble with this legendary lord. What you need to do is get good. No science beforehand. There's going to be a few restarts then, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, nah, not really, because it'll be like a challenge campaign, so there'll be like no restarting unless, like, yeah, the only time I'll restart is if I die, you know, because it'll be a challenge campaign, you know.
Take it all.
But yeah, I mean, there's a pretty good chance I might die.
I am the Hunt's Marshal.
Oh, we had Jorik here. It's okay. He's got other shit to do anyway.
The expedition is eager. A defensible spot.
True servant of Sigma.
Ragtaggers.
Champion of the faith.
So it's going to be one turn to get this growth now, and then... Yeah, I don't know.
What needs to be done? Moving!
Alright, so trying to send in Jorik. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, because Jorik's pretty powerful, and he would have made my army a lot stronger, but, you know. What can you do? You're gonna die, then restart a lot. I can see the future. I don't know. I'll probably play a lot slower and a lot more carefully than I'm playing right now. But yeah, I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right. Let's be honest. I might go for Pistol Corps before I go for Lightning Strike, just because. Yeah, Pistol Corps is going to be really helpful for this army.
I serve Sigma.
They will be judged.
Wait up. Where's what did I forget to get someone? Move character in any regions where I play. Oh shit, I was supposed to move. Oh fuck it, whatever. I was supposed to move the dwarf into as one point to get the paladin unlocked, but that's fine. We'll just have to sort it out some other way. We could probably move this guy, just run him down there randomly. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. We'll just trespass our way through there. What can you do? Well, how about get good? Indeed, that's right. No, I mean, I'm just not really. Yeah, I don't know. What are we doing, right, Ancient?
Marcus Wulfhart vanquished.
I wonder if I should go for like 2 armies. 2 armies would probably make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? Hmm. Nine turns, 15 turns. Yeah, see, I'm liking this idea of getting these, Wish we could get some growth with someone.
Servant of the faith.
I'm just going to go 3 more of this of these guys.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Let's fight this battle
Ready
again.
yourselves. We cannot win.
Wait, what?
Let's get this done. Reposition.
Oh, right, this is like... He said
Fight with clout, comrades.
I thought he was saying... I thought we can't win was his evaluation of like how we were going to go in the battle. I was like, bro, don't be so negative. Like, I think we've got a good chance. And we got this. He's like, no, there's no hope.
Marcus Wulfhart. Receive. What do you bid? Formation march. The Heldenhammer. We serve the Emperor. Formation march.
You gotta get rid of these melee units.
Yes, sir. Quickly. We serve the Emperor. Primed.
Oh, what the fuck?
Maneuver.
We hit the tree. Oh shit.
In my sight.
That's not good. You guys wait.
Stop! For the Warhammer! Charge!
Shoot him.
At your service! Attack the men!
Alright, good.
Militia! We obey. To battle! Equipped! Promptly! Quick march! Understood! Hunts marshal! Spearmen! By Gal Moraz! Hold! By Ulrich's wrath! For France! Yes, my lord! Prepare for combat! Yes, sir! Prepare for combat! We are ready! Militia! Sir, understood! For the twin-tailed comet!
Politics, chameleon, and skirmishes against monsters. Ultimate trolls. He knows you're in control most of the mad. Who knows I'm in control? The most boring thing ever would be a high elf lore playthrough. You just sit in an island doing nothing until something destroyed you. That's a good call. That's a good call. Grandfather Nurgle, I like that one. That's pretty much how I do play high elves. I never expand as high elves. It's funny, like I've got such a one-track mind. I get some sort of idea in my head, and then like I rarely ever shake it. Especially because I don't usually finish campaigns. So, you know, like ever since probably like the first time I ever even played high elves, like literally the first time I played Tyrion. I really like the idea of just being in Ulthuan defensively and like having this beautiful, you know, magical island that I live on, and you know, having all my like special lore-friendly, you know, ancient elven cities with their different culture, and you know, got your white lions from Grace and your Illyrian horsemen from Illyria, and you know, Yeah, like even from the very first time I played High Elves, I think I just really dug that idea of just staying in Ulthuan, you know?
Scouts shall never fall. Ragtuggers.
Ragtuggers.
Champion of the faith.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Blackout, you having conniptions like hearing Wulfhart's voice? Blackout saying like because he's played so many restarts of Wulfhart trying to get like his perfect Wulfhart so he could get this save for you guys. Yeah, if anyone's interested in that save, I linked it. That's the I think that's Blackout's like latest ultimate save where he's got it. He's got one or two of these Empire provinces confederated already, and he's got like Wulfhart's armies down here doing the quests, and he's got like all of the heroes, all of the hunters' quests on the last stage, ready for you to choose the option between the specializations. And yeah, he was saying he's getting a bit of like PTSD with Marcus Wulfhart, and you just can't stand the sound of Marcus Wulfhart's voice anymore. Thanks, Blackout. How do you feel about the Fireball skink units? I just don't believe they're really that useful. Mercy, high elf military status, essentially Eltharion. So that's the whole strength of Ulthuan is just Eltharion. Good thing about the earlier Wulfhart campaign is you don't really have much to do. Like it's quite easy to flick through turns. There's no diplomacy to be done. You just kind of like fight. Next turn, fight. Oh yeah, so I've got to get this unlocked in order to get the barracks. So this turn 8 turns. Oh shit, so that didn't even really help us that much. We really need to take Zaxland, don't we? Shit.
Awaiting orders.
I wonder if we could sack that.
Praise be to Sigmar. Death to the faithless.
Mission accomplished.
I will go.
Can I offer assistance?
Marcus Wulfhart.
Protector of the weak. Going forth. Your word is my command. Following Sigmar's path.
Captain of Scouts.
What orders?
Sink or swim. Time will tell on this one. No greater marksman.
Servant of the faith.
Anad, I'll take the high road.
Remain Brickhead says, "Oh, there, Wulfhart, huh? Nice. Yep, playing some Wulfhart." Yeah, sorry if I missed saying hello to some people, but yeah, welcome everybody.
proud daughter of Athel-Loren.
Oh, cool. We've got, what's her name?
Marcus Wulfhart.
Welcome to the army, elf lady. And you'll take the little. Yeah, we didn't get. We should got a sing along going. Oh, actually, we know we can send her to get the paladin.
Treading softly.
Should have. Yeah. Oh.
Your request is reasonable.
My arrow flies through. Draw first blood.
No. Doesn't want to. Maybe we should get a bit of.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Shit! What happened there? Just lost all of our movement for no reason.
Covering ground.
And now we're screwed and can't into. Alright. I think I just forgot to end the end turn. Are you migrating south in this campaign? Kind of interested to see how it's done. Well, yeah, north, yeah. Migrating to, oh, shit.
Show me the accused. No.
Fucking piece of shit. If that had worked, that would have actually been pretty cool. I think we're gonna lose, the Temple of Kara now. Which is pretty terrible.
Wulfhart. Yes. Hunt them down for the Empire.
This is the F Lustria campaign, that's right. We're trying to get the F out of Lustria. So the getting the F out of Lustria I think is pretty much guaranteed. We should be right with that. It's the whether we can get all the quests done as well is going to be the tricky part.
Marcus Wulfhart. We are Sigmar's heirs.
We are Sigmar's heirs, that's true. That's true. Very true.
Free company! We obey! Free company! At your service! For Heldenhammer! Finding range, sir! Loaded, sir! Ranged weapons ready! We are Sigmar's heirs! For the Comet! Ready! Ready for war! Spotters the target! Take aim! Weapons at the ready! The Empire endures! Ready for war! Free company!
Yeah, something like that. It's kind of what is the vibe I'm going for, I think. Remember to like the stream, ladies and gents. Oh yeah, if you can check us a like, that might help people be more visible. Is the Gotrek and Vilix mechanic different on Marcus, the other Empire Lords? Oh, that, yes. Fuck, I totally forgot about that, Eva Mikey. Yes, that was my brilliant strat I was gonna do. I was gonna build the fuck it, we're restarting. I'm serious. Yeah, I was gonna build the tap house on turn as soon as I get rid of the other thing, build the tap house and then get Gotrek and Felix, because I think that would if you can build them, then that would actually make the early game like super heaps easier, and also it'd be fun, you know. So yeah, totally forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. I just fucking totally forgot about that. I haven't had a chance to test it yet though, so I don't know if it actually works, but damn it, I wish I had remembered that before the stream, because that would have been the perfect way to start off the stream. It would have been actually quite fun. But yes, what do you call it? Great minds think alike, Eva Monkey. I actually did already think of that one, and I think it's a great idea. And I was 100% intending to do it, but I've just been thinking so much about my Isabella campaign that I just totally forgot about the Wulfhart stuff. I don't even care about this anymore. I just want to get onto this Gotrek thing. A bit of that. You don't die? Yeah, okay.
Standing by.
What? Yeah, we lost another. Like, we've lost a few more viewers. I think as soon as I said restart, like another 10 people just ended the channel. Sorry, guys.
They are vanquished.
Put on a hat and scarf, you look just like Marcus. Bottom character icon and top character icon. Nah, he's got like straight hair in his beard. His beard's got straight hair, mine's curly.
Today, you live.
I don't. Should I just?
Well done, comrades.
Right, I'll just. Oh, I can't really build it here because of. No. Can I take over this thing?
Mission
No, it hasn't got nothing.
accomplished.
Shit. Does anyone know? I guess we're gonna find out. Sorry, chat. Yeah, this has been a bit of a schmozzle. So this is why I haven't been streaming. See, maybe it was better when I didn't stream. I should go back to not streaming again. Yeah, I definitely should have put science on this stream.
Never waver.
6:44. We've still got 2 more hours left, so we're halfway and we're still restarting. Sorry everyone. Just keep loading and restarting and see how long it takes anyone to notice. Yeah, well, I don't think, let's be honest, I don't think anyone comes here for the high level gameplay. It's all...
Welcome to Lustria.
Whatever. I don't care about Lustria. What's it? So yeah, declare war. Get my free hero.
Blood is more sleep hangs low, and the tides are shifting in my favor.
More flavor.
Prejudged.
Get him in here.
Huntsman of the Empire.
What a result of that.
To the fray.
Amazing. Good.
Your deaths
What?
shall be a warning.
I've
no
left for
time
one
human
turn.
baggage.
Replenishment.
Bring out the nooses. Today you live. Your deaths shall be a warning.
Yeah, it's only one turn.
Emperor grants
300 gold. Sweet ass.
Monster Hunter.
Then you go get the dwarf.
They are.
Where are you? This way. then
Captain of Scouts.
we'll go here.
Increase the pace.
Recruit a new lord. Okay, monster hunter again. No, that's not shit. Everything's pretty shit, really. Tactician or monster hunter? These are both pretty bad. I really want a. I guess. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, actually, maybe.
This will bolster the nation to the provinces.
Fall in. Every last beast. Marcus Wulfhart.
Restart again, need better traits. Yeah, for sure. That's fair. Hey Gun, welcome to the stream. I'm here because I saw that exploit video for Von Carstein. Awesome. Free water. I had a campaign where I had to keep reloading as Quran and my game would crash from recruiting any more lords. Oh no. Because you had like so many lords because they don't have supply lines, you just get like crashing your game.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Yeah, so I'm working on part 2 of the Isabella video, guys. So there's just because there's a few more like just kind of like cool basic vampire stuff that I just wanted to cover from this guide point of view, plus a couple more like extreme exploits and stuff that are pretty good for Isabella. So I thought that'd make a good. I always wanted to do a follow up to it. Oh, and also how to confederate. How to confederate the other lords as well. So yeah, I always wanted to do a follow up. I was planning on just doing a really low effort, like quick little follow up video, like a like a 10-minute thing, just explaining a few things. But then I don't know, the project kind of grew a bit, and now it's taking me a while. So that's why I haven't streamed for the last couple of days. I've been working on the video, and I still got a heap of work to do in it. So I'm probably going to take another 1 or 2 streams off this week. Maybe I won't stream again tomorrow. Yeah, because it's just I don't know. It's been like nearly 3 weeks now. It's been like over 2 weeks now since I did a video. I did like a little update video just promoting some other channels for stuff, but
What does the Emperor bid?
Marcus Wulfhart. Monster Hunter.
Yes, my lord. Moving off.
Captain of Scouts. Heading out. On the trail. Onwards, man. Yes.
oh yeah, it doesn't matter what trait we get because we're gonna swap out this lord for him anyway. What if Monster Heart Planter applies to range and not just melee? Usually try to get huntsman lords with it, but I never figured out if it works on arrows. Yeah, you should be able to see because it'll say on the unit card.
Marksman.
See, it says missile strength bonus versus large. So yeah, once you get the unit card, it should say it on here, I think. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if like traits like that actually show up on here or not. Well, I guess if it shows up on weapon strength and it doesn't show up on missile strength, then you know. But if it doesn't show up on either, then yeah, you don't know. I mean, a lot of traits don't even work anyway, so yeah, it might not even do anything regardless.
My order agrees.
Alright, moment of truth. Tap room. Hope this works. When did Gotrek... If Gotrek brought in... Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
We are the best.
We are the
I
best.
will marshal the men. Marcus Wulfhart. Heading out. All right.
That was like just below.
Yes. Let us move. Pick up the pace. The nation calls. To battle. Only the dedicated.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this campaign. If I can get one going, I think it'll just be really fun. Oh yeah, this is does it? I wonder if it. I'll try and fight it a bit better. Let's see if I can do better than last time. Last time I think I got wrecked down to like 40% health.
Chlamydia, guide us.
Did you say chlamydia guide us? I said chlamydia.
Detachment formations.
That's interesting. Chlamydia guide us. So why is he all like chlamydia and shit, whereas the other ones are all sigma and
For the
stuff?
twin-tailed comet.
What? Which one is chlamydia? The god of the ocean? I think chlamydia is like the god of the ocean or something like that.
By Ulrich's wrath. It will be
Is there a
done.
hill there? Oh no, we're gonna go uphill. Maybe we don't want to do
Very
that
well.
because you get like bonuses depending on whether you're uphill or downhill.
Go. Militia. Yes, sir. Quickly.
Oh wow, that did nothing. That's good.
Take position. Faster.
He doesn't want to match up with the Lord. That's interesting.
By God, Miraz! The Empire endures! Free company! Charge!
Yeah, definitely did better that time. Mamidia is the human goddess of war. Oh, okay. Cool. It has begun, says Lancelot. The dap. Chlamydia guide us. No, Marcus is a no-light. Oh, that's not Marcus. No, that's not Marcus. This guy's a speed demon. He's got the plus speed trait. So then we can put him on like a fast horse and give him that, give him like max out his speed in the skill tree, and then give him that banner that gives him plus 20% speed, and then he'll be like super fast. He'll be like young horse racer. Oh yeah, I don't know if I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but there's this hunter's guide which I was planning on going for, but I was going to read it before I started the stream, but then I had like shitloads of messages to answer and stuff, and
Yes, my lord.
as you do, and comments and stuff like that. So I just yeah, I didn't get a chance to read it. So,
The
but yeah,
expedition is eager.
I will marshal the men.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Nice. This is that battle. It's kind of hard. Actually, did we get our thing, bro? No, one more turn to find out.
Every last beast. Time to move.
I just want Dota 3 with all the classic Warhammer characters, or even Warhammer 40k mod. Let's get going. Is Dota 3 out?
What does
Or
the
you're
Emperor
wishing it was out?
bid? Into battle.
Why don't I just auto-resolve this?
Another
Probably better than I
trophy
would have
for the
done if I'd
huntsman.
fought it.
Pick up the pace. To the provinces. Let us move. Sigmar compels us. Onwards. Yes, a sound plan. It is for the best.
See if we can get him to get in there. He's going to trespass a bit, but we're probably going to go to war with those dudes later anyway, so who cares? Unless they kill him. That would suck. Wait, you can really confed Toddy in vanilla? I'm confused. Yeah, you can definitely, George, you can definitely confederate Toddy. I'm wishing YH Mercy can always dream, can I? What? Oh, you're just wishing. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a fair few familiar names in here. I'm not sure if everyone's got... So I brought in a new badge. Yeah, most of you guys who have been familiar with the channel for a while will know that we have our science badge. So if you teach me something new about the game that wows me, that I think is awesome, then you get a science badge, which is like a unofficial Mercy the Mad channel award. That unfortunately you can't put them officially on YouTube, but basically, if you're a member of our Discord, then you get a special role. But I just recently made a new one called the Champion Badge for people who are have been following the channel for a while, who are like active in chat and stuff like that. So I've given out a fair few already, but I'm seeing a few like familiar names in the chat. So basically, if you've watched at least like 10 or so streams in the past, and you've been active in the chat, i.e. I would know your name, then and you don't have your champion badge on the Discord yet, then just yell out in chat now, and we'll see if we can give out a couple more champion badges. I suspect most of the people I'm recognizing already have their badges, but yeah. Anyway, you get a little just a recognition thing, but whatever, no big deal. Right, do I want like more cannon? No, this is the first time, so I want the cannons, yeah, or maybe the mods, like if you're seeing anybody in chat that hasn't got the badge yet. Let me know. So Gotrek and Felix. Oh yeah, so I think that Gotrek and Felix is definitely going to be a key issue for the guide. We definitely need to get those bad boys in there.
Praise Sigmar. On march.
Bit of a trespass.
I will marshal the men.
Time will tell on this one.
By Sigmar's right.
What needs to be done? Aye, laddie, off we go.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Where are we? Oh yeah, if you're a mod, then you don't get a champion badge because you're already a champion of the channel. Because you're a mod, obviously. So you can't have one, Woody. Fuck off. Stop trying to get a champion badge. No, sorry. I feel bad actually because I think I might have actually given Woody one already, and then I changed it so that you don't get one if you're a mod. So I like took it away again. But yeah, no, you only get one if you're not already a mod. Dude works fine. I feel like dudes like generic, you know. It's like guys. Guys works for guys and girls, I reckon. You know, like when you're like team leaders, like, hey guys, today we're gonna fucking work really hard at whatever, you know. It's kind of like, I feel like that's okay. I don't know, maybe you know, I'm probably pretty out of touch. I was born in the olden times. I'm from the past.
Every last beast.
We do things differently there.
Ready yourselves for the Empire.
See, I just want to auto resolve because I'm lazy,
Fight
but
with
I'm
clout
getting pretty
comrades.
beat up already. Guess we should fight it out. Now that we know that this is working and we've got our Gotrek and Felix, this should be really fun actually with Gotrek and Felix and all of our other crazy heroes that we're going to have. Minus one because we're going to send one off to. Hey, actually, maybe we should send Roderick off because if we're going to have Gotrek and Felix, we're kind of covered on tanks, so we don't necessarily need Roderick. And then Hal's probably the least useful one that we should really send, but
Show us the foe! Sir!
where's the sexiest hill? I think this hill's pretty sexy. It's a moderately sexy hill. There section. I mean, I tend to like my guys tend to get a bit tangled up because I put them too close together. I mean, I like to have my missile units really close together because then you get much more. You know, you get more focused damage. You know, so if a unit's like here in that spot right there, then like shitloads of well they say there, right? Then like a heap of different units can all shoot them, you know. But if I moved all my units a bit closer, then a unit coming in here would be hit by like literally every archer in my army. So yeah, and that can be really powerful because especially if you're using a fast unit to break up the enemy infantry and whatever, if they're kind of coming in like one unit at a time and you're just like deleting each unit as it walks into range, then yeah, it just works really well. But then, you know, units are really close together. If a cavalry comes, cavalry unit that charges in can disrupt like 4 units at once, and it can be just a huge mess. So yeah, it's sort of like a balance between, you know, on the one hand you want everything to be like as OP and powerful as possible, but then on the other hand you want some sort of like durability to your army. Like you want some, yeah, you don't want to just fold instantly as soon as some adversity happens to your army.
Marcus Wulfhart, duty! Bowstrings cut!
By Ulrich's wrath! No lingering!
Check out his arrows, they just wreck. Yeah, I shouldn't have used his special ability because like his normal arrows just fucking drill this thing. Like 2 shots. That's ridiculous.
By Sigmar's will! Formation, march!
Ranged weapons ready!
Free company!
Yes, sir! Quickly!
In my sights! No delay!
Spearmen! Watch your backs!
Attack the men! For the comet! Ready! Ready for war! Moving now!
Hunts marshal! Spearmen!
Marcus Wulfhart! Fight for France! For the Warhammer! Sir! On the hunt! To oblivion!
Evil Monkey 2 is now a champion on top of Patron of the Sciences. Oh, excellent. Yeah, that's well deserved. Thanks, Woody Chopper. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not like a huge thing. It's just like if you've been if this is like your first or second stream, then obviously you don't get a champion badge quite yet. But if you hang around for a few streams, probably it doesn't even have to be 10. Probably like if you've been active in like for over a week or whatever, then that would be it. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's not a big deal. It's just it's just a thing. But yeah, yell out if you've been around for a while and you haven't got your champion badge, then for sure yell out.
Another trophy for the Hunts Marshal.
Using on-screen keyboard. Oh no, that sucks. Like with your mouse, you're like clicking on the buttons on the keyboard. Jesus Christ. Your nephew stole your keyboard. Jesus. Why don't you just like take it off him? Take it back from him.
Take it all. Mobilize.
You don't get it. Oh, damn it. I just explained. You don't get a champion badge if you're a mod of the channel, obviously, because if you're a mod of the channel, you're obviously already a champion of the channel. It's a sort of a cheesy name, isn't it? Champion. I don't know. I don't know. That's how I see it, though. It is like kind of like a champion. So just people who are good, big supporters of the channel. Like just not necessarily. You get the patrons of the sciences are people that support the channel financially, like that are members. Those are paid members. So they have a special role that to show that they're members. And then there's
What needs to be done?
What does the Emperor bid?
And then there's the patrons. Then there's the science badge holders. They're the people who have like won a badge from some science. And then the champion badge is sort of like the badge for people who are not patrons of the sciences and they're not science badge holders, but they're just like support the channel by just being part of the community. Just talking in chat and like all you guys are now, but you guys have already got your badges. But yeah. And just not for people who only just joined the channel like today and stuff. You got to like be around for a few streams. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it now. I feel like I've advertised it amply enough.
Tools of judgment ready. Moving on. Ready to do the guild's bidding.
All right, so hopefully this guy's not going to get killed by Tenoan. What's Tenoan's Lord defeat trait? Is he worth killing? Mr. Mad, me and Dal were already champions of the channel, but you took it away from us two champions. You realized you made a mistake. Yeah, that's right. I realized that you and Dal weren't worthy, Woody Chopper. Sorry.
Demanding a change in your mutual relations.
Whatever.
Consider their offer.
No, I just realized that if we otherwise it would just be like basically busy work of having to go through and make every mod a champion as well. It's like, what's the point of that? So it's just so it's a separate thing. You can't have it. You can't get it if you're a mod. And if you're a champ, if you've currently got the champion badge and you later on become a mod, then you would then lose your champion badge. So yeah, that's. Oh yeah.
It is a mystery how we overcame such odds, but I am sure I can articulate something.
Well, now I'm hungry. Nothing like a bloodbath to work up an appetite.
Go Chicken Felix, that's pretty cool. I mean, I mean in the game, I just mean like in the books and stuff. Like, they're pretty awesome. Check him out. Gotrik's got to be like the most iconic, most awesome character in all of Warhammer. He's so good. Alright, let's get some action happening here. So the good thing about him is he doesn't cost any supply lines. So we can actually have like 3 armies if we really want, because we can afford that at the moment.
Praise Sigma.
Excuse me. Although we don't really need this extra one.
To the provinces.
Yeah, we'll get rid of him for now.
One wrong move and we sink their eldritch galleons.
Tenoan gives increased casualties captured and reduced attrition for Lord's army for his defeat rate. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty shit. It'd be good for like Malekith or someone like Dark Elves to get extra slaves.
Wulfhart. Very well.
Ready yourselves. For the
better
Empire.
again. Construct a pub. Yeah, that's right. For Empire factions, I think High Elves can get them as well, can't they? Empire High Elves and Dwarves. Yeah, I think it's Empire High Elves and Dwarves. Maybe, yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. Oh no, actually, I'm not sure if High Elves can get it, because otherwise I would have gotten it by now. No, so it must be just. Is it just Empire and Dwarves? High Elves can't get it. I thought I remembered High Elves being able to get Gotrek and Felix, but then I can't remember ever actually getting Gotrek and Felix while playing as the High Elves. So yeah, maybe I misremembered that.
Spot us the target!
So it's Bretonnia, right? So it's Empire, Dwarves, and Bretonnia, or High Elves as well. Constructing the pub triggers the dilemma to get them, yeah.
Ready for war!
Yeah, just a level 1 bar or a hotel or whatever. Pub.
We obey! By Ulrich's wrath! Marcus Wulfhart! Kill! Sigmar commands! We are Sigmar's heirs! Spread out! My Golmaras! Glory to the Empire! Marcus Wulfhart! Move out! Free company! Ready! Marcus Wulfhart! We serve the Emperor! Ready for war! Swordsman! War! No delay! By Ulrich's wrath! We serve the Emperor! Glory to the Empire! Stay close! The Empire endures! Marcus Wulfhart! Locked in! Stop!
Not High Elves. Yeah, no. It's so no, for some reason I thought I remembered it from when they first announced it that High Elves could get it, but then yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, you don't get it. The show up outside Karazakarak or Gunbad for me when I play Grumbrindle like once a week.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, when you build a pub.
Mine!
Mobilize!
Alright, so we'll keep getting our...
By the Emperor's authority.
So we can get rid of that.
Hunts Marshal. Fearless. Armor is for maidens.
Armor is for maidens. Armor is for maidens. When is the Dawi in your scoop for science? When am I going to do a science stream for dwarves? No plans as yet. Dwarves are one of my favorite races, but yeah, I'd say probably. I mean, I don't know, there's nothing really to figure out for dwarves, I don't think. I'd love to see some science Dawi Confed streams myself. Yeah, I suppose Confederation. It's just, yeah, I don't know, Confederation's pretty painful for dwarves, but yeah, I mean, I suppose that makes it, I suppose because it's more painful, that makes it more, more desirable to do a science stream on how to do it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. No plans as yet. But I do like the dwarves. I'd love to do some more dwarf stuff. It's just they're a bit like, they're a bit basic, you know what I mean? Dwarves don't really have much going on compared to some of the other cheesier factions. Not even quick confederations, really, just like, yeah, well, I guess yeah. I suppose the thing I'd really like to get done with the dwarves was to get the confederations early. I find it really hard to, I mean, you can usually get them like eventually, but yeah, it's hard to get them early if you want to play, with all the lords. I find it's like around the time when I'm getting to tier 4, you know, like quite late in the game, when I get all my confederations.
I always get.
And sometimes it doesn't work out, you know, they might like die or whatever.
My deeds are legend.
These undead sea baggers may need killing once more.
So it's turn 7. It's pretty late, so probably not going to get to the Empire till like turn 20 or something, but oh well. Good enough. Just look up Godric and Felix code. You're correct. It's only the Dali Empire and Britannia after building the tavern building. Oh, thanks, Muriel. Yeah, I think we already. Yeah, somebody else already confirmed that, but yeah, double confirmed now. Yes, Muriel's one of our top scientists. He likes to delve into the game code to find out like how things really work, which is pretty cool.
Godric Gurnison.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Garage. Yes.
Marcus Wulfhart. All right. They will fall.
Can I just auto-resolve it now, or am I still going to take it? Yeah, I'm still going to take 2 negotiators. Oh, no, that's all right. No, thanks a lot for checking, Meryl. Appreciate it. I mean, it's, yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. I guess if you look in the code and you confirm it's definitely not there, then, you know, then it's sort of like 100%. But yeah, I think we pretty much already were pretty comfortable with that. But
The Empire endures. Watch your backs.
I feel like a faster method of doing this. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Surprised that we're only 40 watching for 4,000 subscribers. By the way, impressive channel growth. Congrats. Thanks, you mate, Romain. How you go? Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I think like subscribers and stuff like that is like
trophy for the Hunts Marshal.
Not like I guess for comparison, like Legend of, like, not that it's like probably a very good comparison, but just for a comparison, like Legend of Total War's got 350,000 subscribers, so he's got roughly 100 times as many subscribers as me, and he's probably got like 3,000 people watching his stream, so, you know, just very roughly, he's got 100 times as many subscribers and 100 times as many people watching, so, you know, that's like very roughly thin. But then again, like Great Book of Grudges has got like 30,000 subscribers, so he's only got like, I suppose, yeah, that's about right as well. He's got 30,000 subscribers, and the other day I saw he had like 400 people watching his stream. So yeah, I guess it's about, yeah, I guess it's about 1% or whatever. So there's a lot more people that watch videos than there are that watch streams, basically. But yeah, I think also
Boost the expedition coffers.
maybe it's a bit of a separate thing as well. Like you need to like build up. Maybe you need to build up your sort of stream following or whatever you call it separately from your
Marcus Wulfhart. Pitch camp.
These are dark
from
times.
your.
What needs to be done?
Monster Hunter. Marcus Wulfhart.
Great
Maybe your share stream following sort of builds up separately from your.
How can I assist you?
Marcus Wulfhart.
Hey, Remain. Yeah, that checks out. Anyway, here is some tangible support at last. Oh, appreciate it, Remain. Very much appreciated. It's always nice to get a super chat. I like money.
Every last beast.
It's all about exposure. If people relate your content with videos, If people relate your content with videos, they may not ever look for streams or try to watch them. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I think just like streaming all the time. Lowest I've ever seen on Legends streams is 5,000. Well, that's, I don't know. Okay. Well, yeah, no, it's pretty rare for him to get 5,000 on a stream, I think, Noble. So I don't know, maybe you only watch the popular ones or something. But yeah, like, I think, yeah, 5,000 or 8,000, like, that I've seen on some of Legend streams is very good. Like, I think 3,000 is, you know, quite common for a Legend stream nowadays. But if it's like not as, you know, sometimes it would be down as low as like 1,500, you know, 2,000 and stuff like that if it's not as popular of a stream or something like that. Lowest I've seen, yeah, probably the lowest I've seen is about 1.5k.
Marcus
But yeah, but
Marcus
yeah, no, I'd say
Wulfhart.
5,000 is very high. Is very high for a Legends stream. Legends max is 5,200. Regular 2,000. Yeah, maybe 5,000 would be his max kind of generally, but like he's not, his record is higher than that. His record's like 8,000 or more, I think. I've seen it be 8,000, so I don't know if he's got even higher than that, but yeah. Tends to always have about 4,000. Yeah, I think 4,000 like is a good 3,000-4,000 is a good day, basically. Yeah. Maybe 1.5 thousand is like a bad day, and 8,000 is like 8 or 9,000 is like his record type thing. Yeah.
No greater marksman.
I get. Yeah, it's pretty exciting when he's got like 8,000 people in the stream. Though. It's like a big, like a big deal. So I wonder if I should go for this growth trip or I should just give up on it. Because I don't really want to have to defend it, which means it's going to just get taken out.
They will be judged.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. 1970 watching currently. Yeah, because he's doing like the second or third one in the stream. You know what I mean? Like probably on the first episode he probably got 3,000 or whatever, but now because he's doing like the second or third episode in the series, you know, you'd lose a bit of interest and stuff like that. That's why I'm surprised I've got like 40 people watching now. So I think like the first Wulfhart stream would probably have like 80 or something watching. But then if you just keep doing the same faction over and over again, people kind of lose interest. But I think as well, this is such a cool concept though as well. I love this campaign. It's pretty cool.
Knightly valor.
So yeah, we want to kind of take Zwatek and Zwamplek, whatever it's called down here, which will give us... Oh shit, is he going to take my Saxony? No, it should be fine. We could also gank this army. Could be worthwhile. Ooh. Oh, I thought he like took it out then. Oh dear. Okay, so
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Onwards to death. Come on!
Marcus Wulfhart.
Yes. Pure of art.
Pure of art. So, just a little bit of a Roderick quote there. I watch him almost every day. Huge fan of the Cheese King and enjoying the Cheese Prince here as well. Less than mad. More and more each time I join. Oh, awesome! Thanks a lot, Kane. Appreciate that. Nice sentiment. Yeah, I mean, I try to. I think I'm like I definitely like I learn a lot from watching Legend streams, and I got like kind of inspired to try YouTubing from watching Legend, like and watching like hearing his stories about what happened to him along the way and what he's tried and what worked for him and stuff like that.
Let's get this done.
So
I've got your backs, so watch mine.
Yeah, so I guess in a sense I'm kind of following in his footsteps a little bit, and he's kind of blazed the trail a little bit and sort of showed us how to do it. You know what I mean? Like how to be a YouTuber and stuff. There's only one way or whatever, but yeah, like I guess that's my base. Like I guess I've learned other things along the way, and obviously I'll look at other things as well. It's not just I don't just do copy exactly what Legend does, but like the majority of the idea of how I think is the correct way to go about it is what I've learned from just watching Legend streams. So yeah, so there's I'm sure there's some similarities there, but yeah, obviously we're very different players as well. But yeah, it's a lovely compliment though to say that I'm the Prince of Cheese. I'll take it for sure. Oh yeah, now we've got the double snipers, which is pretty cool.
Yes, laddie.
Oh, actually, triple snipers. Yeah. Mine host? What's that mean? But yeah, we can just delete this leader pretty much. They should be able to just assassinate him.
No shoddy contraptions here.
Go trick, get him in there. No, he's not going to do much, but probably won't make it in time. Yeah, so just like drilling this leader.
For the Emperor! For the Warhammer! Quick march!
Alright, getting a little bit of...
Marcus Wulfhart! As ordered!
That should damage his confidence a little bit, I would imagine.
For the twin-tailed comet! On guard! Maneuvering! Advancing! No qualms! Spearman! Now! Militia! Fight for friends!
Portrait!
Hail! Free company! We are Sigmar's heirs! Free company! Moving now!
Yeah, that was pretty painful.
My lord! Take aim! Take the ground! Militia! To battle! Yes, sir! Quickly! I'm here! Form a ring of steel!
Got him.
Sigma!
That's nice. And if he's watching the stream, Mercy's smooth voice has captivated him. No, that's awesome. How old is he? Is he really little? I'm super into kids now. I've noticed. Like, I never used to give a shit about kids. Like, they were just irrelevant. You know, like anyone. Like, I'm not like, you know, if they're like, oh, 1 year old, oh, that's cool. Yeah, they're yeah. Recently, like if like I guess when the kid, if a kid's like about 14 or so, like then like then he's relevant, you know. But if it's like younger than 14, it's like nah, he's not gonna be any good at games. Not relevant, you know. But but yeah, I never really cared about kids too much. Then you know, couldn't have a cool conversation with the kid about ancient Rome or anything. Like, what's the point of kids? They're just a waste of space, basically. But then once you've got a kid that like belongs to you, like, or yeah, I first noticed it with my mates, like when one of like my good friends like had a kid, and then it's like, you know, because this guy, he's kind of like my bro, you know, and he belongs to me, you know, and then his kids and his wife, you know, they kind of belong to me too, you know, like, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but yeah, once you've got a kid that kind of belongs to you, like that's part of your like tribe or whatever, then it's like a whole different thing.
Your deaths shall be a warning.
But yeah, but recently my sister had a baby, well, nearly 2 years ago now, so I've got a little niece, and I've got to see her her development kind of close up, you know, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. If the kid was 14 and he stole Nogle's keyboard, I don't think he'd let it go so easily. Yeah, that's why I wasn't too sure, yeah. Now I get it, though. Now I get it. Because it's like, yeah, like when they're that age, like they're just so, I don't know, they're just so amazing, you know? Like, it's just like, I don't know. It's like life being, coming into existence, you know? And like, you can so identify with it. It's like, you know, you're like a little dude. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You literally don't know anything. You don't understand anything. And you're just trying to like figure out everything, you know, and it's so easy to like empathize with that, I feel like, you know, because it's like an experience everybody's had. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. And then like also like you want them to have a really good time, you know, you want them to have joy and stuff, and I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I can. Yeah, it's pretty hard to. Yeah, it's pretty hard to. I imagine it's pretty hard to be tough. It's pretty hard to be the bad guy when you're a parent. I haven't had to worry about that too much. I get to just be the good guy because I'm the uncle. I'm the cool uncle. Well, I'm not maybe not that cool, but you know, whatever. I'm the uncle that doesn't have to worry about being the bad guy. I do try to like practice my authority voice, you know, just in case like she's doing something dangerous or whatever. But you know, usually I just go over and grab her and like pick her up so she can't do it. I get you, Mercy. I couldn't have cared less about children ever. I still won't be having any most likely, but my sister had a kid last month, and I'm definitely excited every time I get to see her. Yeah, it's a totally different thing when it's like your kid, you know, from your tribe, you know. Then they're like, I don't know. Yeah, and it's also like, you know, you're going to be dead one day, you know, and they're going to be left, and you're not going to be around to look after them anymore and stuff, you know, and so it's like you want them to be, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I won't go on about it because I'm probably like, you know, alienating everybody that hasn't got to that. There's like a certain point in your life, I think, where you kind of like get this different viewpoint about kids. And if you're in the part of your life where you haven't got to that viewpoint yet, then all this is probably just like annoying as shit, and you don't want to hear it. And if you have already got to this point, then you know, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm preaching to the choir.
We are the best.
I don't know. I mean, I assume, I don't really know if that's how it is. Maybe it's not the same for everybody. Probably not the same for everybody. Most things aren't.
Well done,
my Mercy's biological clock is ticking. Yeah, well, we're not planning on having kids, I don't think so.
We are the best.
I'm just, you know, living vicariously through my sister's kid.
Draw first blood.
I'm still not liking this auto resolve chunk here. Like, I feel like it's going to chunk me too much.
I've got your backs, so watch mine.
You're not. He'll be bugging his wife soon. Like, babe, come on, let's have one. Yeah, I don't know. Stop getting baby fever. Blackout's got 2 of the little goblins. Yeah, they are like a fucking nightmare though as well. That's the thing. when they're not your kids, like, it's really fucked because you just get all the bad part of, like, them just being annoying little morons that don't know what they're doing, you know? They're just basically wrecking shit and can't sit still. And if you're not, like, invested in them, then that's just, like, it's all bad. It's just a bad proposition. Like, yeah, I think other people's kids, like, just as much as, like, kids are amazing and shit, like, other people's kids are, like, the worst, your worst nightmare, you know what I mean? Then you just get all of the shitness of dealing with a shit human. Because kids are just shit humans, you know? They're just people that aren't good at the game of life, you know? They're just bad at everything. You know, including being considerate of other people and, you know, being, like, nice to be around and shit like that. Unless they're just lucky. Some kids are just lucky and they're just really nice and fun and happy and whatever. But it's like, it's not because that kid's like a genius or something. It's just because that kid was just lucky, you know, like they got trained right by their parents, or they just happened to have the right temperament that made them, like, fun to be around or something. You know, but most kids are just pretty shit at everything. So, you know, it's unlikely that you're going to be, like, super lucky to get one that's, you know, got a lot of social intelligence or whatever. But yeah, but a lot of parents are like, you know, they kind of have the bit of both. Like they recognize that their kids they're a little shits, but at the same time they love them and stuff. You know, obviously. I want to see if we can drill this thing in one shot. Not really. For some reason, it was like full health this time, I think.
Mine host! Move! Forward! Marcus Wulfhart! This way! Moving now! Formation, march! No lingering! Quick march!
Aye, lad, I'll do it!
Onward! Swordsman! Taking position! Rebels aim! We're ready! Strike them down! Marcus Wulfhart! Militia! Charge! Strike them down! Marcus Wulfhart! No qualms! Moving now! Sigmar guides us!
Ranald's aim, we're ready!
Sigmar guides us!
Putting up challenges. If I get to X subs by the end of the year, then we're gonna start trying. Yeah, be like, like 5,000 sub challenge. We'll have a baby. We'll just have a baby every 5,000 subs. Sometimes he just randomly screams, hilarious. But he's only here a few hours. Don't think I can handle it 24/7 though. Yeah. Like, I think we're really lucky with my niece. She's one of those babies I was talking about, where she's just got a, like, super good temperament. Like, she's just always happy. She's very, for a baby, she's very patient. Oh, she's not really a baby anymore. She's probably like a toddler now. She kind of just recently stopped being a baby and started being a little girl. But yeah, she oh, should I kill this?
I am preserved for a greater doom.
My arrow flies true.
Fight if you're going to fight.
They will fall.
Let's get rid of this dude. Just so he doesn't take out
Bring
my...
out the nooses. Marcus Wulfhart.
1 million subs and what? Unless you will hurt Heidi's wife's birth control. No, I don't think so. Don't think we'll be making any... Oh, should we take out this guy? So he's like right there, and he's like in forced march. It's like he wants me to kill him. You know what I mean? He just wants to die.
Marcus Wulfhart. Are more dedicated.
I know Raymond would be pretty good to get.
trusty comrade for now.
So much power. Got 3 as pistol, 3 points pistol crew. We're only going to get up to that level, so we may as well just go for. That's nice. That's also nice. That's very nice. So if you're like 8, 9, 10, yeah, if we just save all our points. Oh, we've already got 2 points saved. I guess some melee defense would be good.
Godtrek,
Well
Gurney
done,
son.
Should we should we kill this dude?
Wulfhart.
Or sure not. Does anyone have any wisdom for me? Anyone have any wise words of advice to share?
Show me the accused.
Because basically, if we don't kill him, then he's going to take out my Sac City.
Victorious, but alive.
So yeah, I basically don't have any choice really. Let's do it.
Do your worst. Hunt them down.
Shit. It's going to be a pretty close one.
Fight with clout, comrades.
No, we're probably not going to have a child, but but we're probably going to get a cat at some point. I'd kind of like to get a dog as well because I think dogs are cool because they just love you and shit, you know. But cats are a lot easier to look after. And we're probably going to be living in apartments for the next few years at least. Kill him, says Cock Monkey. You're a bit late there, Cock Monkey, but luckily we're already on the same page on that, so it's fine. Yeah, I always forget there's a lag as well. I've got there's a minor lag on the stream. So yeah, I always forget there's like an extra minute. I've just got to wait to for you guys to actually hear what I say and then respond. And I'm like, does anyone have anything? No. All right. And then you guys haven't even seen my, in my time, you guys haven't even seen me ask the question yet.
Spearman!
Yeah, it's not very good for real time stuff like that. You need to really allow a good 5 minutes for people to do a poll or anything like that. Oh yeah, I think I've done this battle before, or some variant of this battle before. I think we decided up here was good. Well, I decided. Because they've got to come around that corner, and when they do, holy moly, we're going to give it to them. We're going to drill them around this area. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can actually put these guys in here. Actually, do I want to put them there? No, not really. I can put these guys in here. Yeah, that could be good.
Stay close. Homing in!
With haste!
Chariot protects us!
For the Emperor! Moving now! Ranged weapons ready! No lingering!
Ready!
Alright, close. Oh shit. just decided.
En route!
Just decided to charge
With haste!
No, he can't do it to himself.
Karagul! Herr Jäger! I'm there!
Very well. All right.
Slay them!
On the hunt. This way.
Very well!
Marcus Wulfhart.
Go!
Watch your backs.
Moving out.
Equipped.
Herr Jäger!
Yeah, I kind of stuffed this up a bit. Should really be
Prepare. Onward.
getting those guys back there. Oh, yeah, she's fucked up. She's not like that at all.
Acknowledge!
At your service. For the twin tail comet. Forward.
Lady of the Glade!
State troops ready.
Yeah, that's looking a bit better.
By the gears of Sulfur.
Hunts Marshal. Marcus Wulfhart.
Lady of the Azray!
Maneuvers.
Child
Maybe.
of
No, let's do a few more turns.
Taut.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But oh shit.
Prime.
She's gonna get bombed.
With
Get drilled a bit. That's alright.
As you say!
Tracking.
Going! Herr Jäger!
No shoddy contraptions here. Attack! I agree.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Where's the leader? Can't see him anywhere. Maybe he must be down here. Oh, there he is.
Move out. Taking position. Keep your heads down. Go. They're casting spells. Locked in.
He just cast a spell on his own dudes. Basically, just drilled his own guys there.
Behead them.
Aurifair! Protector of the forest!
Marcus Wulfhart. In my sights. On it.
Gertrude!
Sword drawn! Making ground! Ready to fight! A sure thing!
Equipped. Ready. Targeting. Soldiers of the Empire. Go! Formation march!
Gertrude!
Daughter of ALL-LORDS! Attack!
Stay close. Onward. Conditions acceptable. By Galvaraz! The Empire endures! Sigmar guides us! Marcus Wulfhart! To battle! Militia! Formation! March! Watch your backs!
As you say! My axe thirsts!
That's pretty solid. Pretty recent. Well, yeah, pretty recent, I guess, in European terms. Not as recent as Australia. We're only like 200 years old, or 220 years old or something.
Another trophy for the Hunts Marshal. Bring out the nooses. The Emperor grants this pardon.
Kind of a decent amount of money. It's only one turn. Well, I don't think we're going to get any replenishment this turn anyway, so
Onwards, men!
may as well.
Fight! If you're going to fight! Off we go!
By the Emperor's authority. Time to move. Not yet.
Okay, this is about to get
I am preserved
rammed
for a
by
greater
that enemy army that's coming up there.
good, senseless violence.
Mercy, man, I think there were people there before you. Oh, yeah, but it wasn't the country of Australia then. I mean, the continent of Australia was here before, but the nation of Australia was not. Yeah, we were talking about countries. It's like the like North America was there before the USA was there as well, but you know, we're talking about the countries.
Godtrek, Gurnison.
I like those archer spams. I tend to lose badly with them. Okay. I don't know. I feel like archer spam's pretty solid
Time will tell on
in
this one.
most of the time. I don't know if I should try to get back over here to
Fearless.
protect this, or if I should just write it off.
Seek out the heretics.
No greater marksman.
I mean, if the army pops up right now, then we know it's pretty much done. There's no point worrying about it. But if I could send Van Hal down to scout it, find their army, and if he can successfully reduce their mobility, then I could possibly get back there in time to save it.
One wrong move and we sink their eldritch galleons.
Oh, we're already there. Oh wow, she's got a nice weapon.
Paladin of Britonia. The dead make a trophy.
So, where are they going to be coming from? Down here somewhere.
On march. Forward.
For Sigmar.
I don't really know where the army's going to come from. I should have built the other growth building here.
Daggers may need killing
Think of
once
it.
more. Marcus Wulfhart.
Giant Slayer.
Few are more dedicated. We are the best. Hunt them down for the Empire. Fight with clout, comrades.
So yeah, we're gonna do this for another 1 or 2 more turns, but not too much longer. And then we're gonna go and beat some people up.
To arms! Sir? Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Quickly! The Empire endures!
We obey! Moving now!
Yes, he comes. Nothing can stop us.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. We're gonna get a cat.
Trophy for
but,
the Hunts Marshal.
We're trying to get a cat, and yeah, I told her that because she's wanted to get a cat for ages, but I was like, yeah, I didn't think it was a good idea because it's like, you know, extra responsibility.
Take it
Would,
on.
you know, inhibit our freedom.
Onwards,
If we wanted to go
man.
and stay over at a mate's place overnight or something, you know, we wouldn't be able to because we have to come home and feed the cat, that kind of stuff. So yeah, but anyway, so I decided that I do want to get a cat after all. So I told her we could get a cat, but if we get a cat, then I get to name it.
Even
So the cat's name's going to be.
The expedition is eager.
What was the name? One possible name was Skull Crusher. I think that was a pretty good name for a cat. Because, you know, I think Skull Crusher, because you could call him like Scully. You'd be like, Scully, you're Scully. You know? Skull Crusher could be like his formal name, but, you know, you could call him Scully when you're late. And it works for a girl or a guy, because it's like Scully is kind of like Scully and Mulder and Scully, you know? So both ways it sort of works. That's my thinking anyway.
The scout shall never fall.
How do you claim the title The Mad when you're trying to gain more sleep, not less? Yeah, no. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Sleep deprivation always seems to keep my madness levels up. I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. I tend to get a bit manic. Basically, I think I'm a bit obsessive, you know? I just love things. I get stuck on ideas and stuff. So I tend to get a bit manic when I get onto a particular idea.
Mission accomplished.
But yeah, I don't know. Sleep dep. No, I feel like sleep dep actually makes me more normal, because it just makes you like dumber, you know. It makes you like. I think yeah, I heard something about like sleep deprivation actually reduces your intelligence by a certain amount. Like one night of lost sleep is like the equivalent to losing like 10 points of IQ or something like that. Like you just become like heaps dumber when you don't sleep. I don't know if that's like true. That's just like a thing that I, you know, some study that they did or whatever. But I don't know if it really like works across all examples.
My deeds are legend.
Another thing that I thought was really interesting, another study that they did was saying how I don't know if I'll be able to explain this properly, but it was like saying that being in a sort of defensive mindset makes you dumber as well. So like there was some particular type of farmers, I think in India, that farm this particular crop, and basically the way it works is they farm the crop, and then they're super rich. They have shitloads of money for a certain period of time, and then all the money goes because I don't know, just the way it works. And then they're kind of like, and then towards the end of before the next harvest, they tend to be really poor. And they did IQ tests a bunch, like across a whole bunch of these farmers, like just after they did the harvest, and then they did another IQ test on the farmers like just before the next harvest, so when they were at their richest and their poorest, and they found that on average they were like so many IQ points lower. And they were saying it's because if you go into a scarcity mindset or whatever, like when you think that things are scarce, then you get into a more defensive mindset where you be a lot more linear, like thinking, like you're just like, I need food, otherwise I'll die. And all you think about is getting food. You don't think outside the box. You don't think, your mind doesn't like explore the options or anything. You just like, I must get food. And the same thing with money. Like if you don't have enough money, you're just like, how can I get enough money to get to the end of the week? And you don't care about like, if you need to get a high interest loan, if you need to take a dangerous job, whatever it is, like you just like get that money to pay the rent, and you don't like, like you're more likely to do stuff that directly serves that goal, even if it isn't the best thing to do in the wider, Anyway, basically they did a study, and it was just one study, and it probably wasn't a very big study. So it doesn't really prove anything, but I just thought the theory was interesting anyway, that once you get into that scarcity mindset, it actually makes you like basically dumber, yeah, so that was interesting. Because I know, I guess there's two schools of thought on that. It's kind of like the war thing as well. Like one school of thought is like, when there's a war on, it makes everybody like super focused on their goals, so they like come up with all these different technologies and stuff like that. And then the other theory is that like most of our advancements have actually come from times when things were relatively stable and we had lots of food and everything, so people could actually spend the time to think about stuff and come up with inventions and everything.
Marcus Wulfhart.
I kind of think both things are true in a way. Mr. Mad, Fang the Mad. Cat's not going to listen to its name, so whatever you call it doesn't matter. Yeah, basically. Pet, that sounds cool. As far as pets goes, cats are good, self-sufficient. Yeah, I like the self-sufficiency. No, that's a good name. Skull Crusher, Devourer of Squirrels. Indeed, that'd be pretty sweet. We don't have squirrels in Australia, but we have possums. Although I think a possum would probably wreck a cat. Possums are pretty scary, I think. If you're like small, they're not that scary to humans, obviously, because they're only like this big. So universal basic income globally, then. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I kind of think it seems like that's the way it's going to have to be, but I don't know. I haven't heard any other better ideas, but I probably shouldn't really get into that because I'm not an economist or anything, so I don't really know. But yeah, no, I just thought it was an interesting. At least 3 restarts. I think maybe it was like 4 or 5. Maybe 4 or 5. It was definitely 3 at least, possibly more. It was around 3 or 4, I think. Restarts so far. Possums are pushovers, never fear a species that will pretend to be dead instead of stand and fight. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Many, seems like one coming up now. Why would I restart again now? I'm killing it. Everything's going really well. Heightened tensions, yeah, I think I wanted to raise the hostility level so I could get some more shit faster. Although I do kind of want Hockland, but nah. Like, Wulfhart just gets everything. He gets all the toys. Like, it's pretty unfair, actually, how much good shit Wulfhart gets. Okay, so where's this army that's coming to wreck my shit? There's no military.
Who calls?
I guess it would be coming from the capital?
Moving off.
Maybe? I don't know. Romain says, does falling asleep on your keyboard also make you dumb? Blah? Yeah, I think like it's no, it's weird though, because I think there's like with the sleep deprivation thing, it kind of goes both ways, because I feel like when you're playing a campaign like for Total War, for example, when you're playing the campaign. I don't know what that's about. Anyway. But yeah, when you're playing the campaign, like you'll notice, like when you first like sit down to it, you're kind of like thinking about stuff, and then after a while, especially if you're playing late at night and there's no one else around, your brain starts. Well, for me anyway, your brain starts to kind of like immerse itself into it, and you're like, you're kind of like remembering all these different things about the campaign at the same time. Like you've got plans that you're going to do this, and once you've achieved that, and this is once these units have been recruited here, you're going to do this, and this guy, you're waiting for this hero to level up because he gets this certain skill that's going to buff that, and blah blah. And so you kind of like you start to really kind of immerse into the game, and you've got all these like layers of sort of strategies in your mind where you're like planning to do this later on and that, and you know you want to unlock this, and you know kind of like all that stuff, and they get I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but you get this real like kind of depth of immersion into the campaign where you're kind of like thinking about like heaps of different things at once, or you may not be actively thinking about them, but you've kind of got them all in your like active memory, you know, like in your active kind of memory or whatever, like your ROM, and yeah, the longer you play, the more that kind of gets better and better to a point where once you start getting exhausted, that's your shit starts malfunctioning and you start forgetting shit and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like you kind of get to this kind of perfect point where you like kind of you got your finger in every pie, you're like controlling everything, like your brain's like the Matrix and shit, you know. But even that, I think that also kind of is like once you get to that point, you are also kind of losing that ability to think outside the box because your brain's like set into so many different things, you know, like you're not it's harder for you to like just think outside, and it's also really hard for you to socialize once you get into that mode, and then you try to go to a party or some shit, like you're trying to just talk to people is like really hard. It's really hard to like you have to like reset yourself before you can start being a human again. But yeah, once you get really tired, you start just pressing end turn randomly when you're not finished, and yeah, you're right on that, Woody Chopper. Actually explain it good. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Yeah, glad that you guys understood what I was talking about.
Gotrek Gurnison.
No greater marksman.
Yeah, and I was shying away from that universal basic income thing because I don't want it to get into a politics chat. Because I think that's one of those divisive issues, you know, that's one of those politically charged issues, possibly. I don't think of things in that way. I think of everything in terms of it being just like an intellectual question, you know, like, what's better out of this or that, you know? But, you know, sometimes that can be stuff that's really sensitive to people, so it's, you know, sometimes it's not good to get into it too deeply. But that's why I like, you know, I really like science fiction, you know, which I think science fiction is, I feel like he'd be good at getting attrition and going in foreign lands. Oh shit, what the hell am I doing? No, I need to save those points up here. So that's the kind of shit that happens when you're tired. You're like, I have this whole plan, like, oh yeah, I'm going to save my points so I can get this and blah, blah, blah. And then the next turn you're just like, oh, spend all these points on some random shit. That's how it works.
Okay. Monster Hunter, for the Empire, to the fray. Let's get this done.
Mr. Mad, what are your policies on jiu-jitsu? Yeah, I feel pretty bad about jiu-jitsu. So basically, I haven't trained in like nearly a year now. I think March was the last time I trained, so it's coming up on a year. I haven't trained in nearly a year now. I managed to get up to my second stripe in jiu-jitsu. I went really hard for like a year and a half or whatever. I was like training like 4 or 5 times a week sometimes. And well, not occasionally. I mean, like every week I was training like probably like 3 or 4 days a week at least. And sometimes I was training like 4 or 5. Sometimes like 6 days a week and stuff. You know, so I was like really into it, and I still am really into it. I just don't actually train anymore. So it's pretty shit. But yeah, it's pretty fucked. But anyways, long story short, I've been psyching myself up to go back to jiu-jitsu because you know, lockdown's over and it's all good and whatever. But I haven't really had the time because now I've got this YouTube thing that takes up heaps of my time. So I have to kind of like figure out how I'm gonna, you know, how I'm gonna fit it in basically. So yeah, so I was kind of getting around that. I was kind of like putting it off a bit, I guess, because I'm maybe lazy and whatever else. And then now we're back in lockdown again, so there's no more jiu-jitsu again. So yeah, yeah. I guess I fucked up there.
For the Warhammer.
See, in retrospect, regardless of anything else, I would have liked to at least have gone back just to do a couple of sessions, just because I hadn't trained in so long. But yeah, now I've kind of missed out on the opportunity to do that, which is pretty shit.
Sigmar guides us.
Yeah. What's your policy on mad sword skills, bruh? I think, yeah, I'm a bit torn on swords, really, because on the one hand, I think it's an excellent hobby. Like, if you want to have a hobby that doesn't serve any purpose, oh, hi, Riverbank, welcome. Yeah, if you want to have a hobby that doesn't serve any real practical purpose, and you like just something for fun, it's like I don't know, like, you know how people do that, like Japanese calligraphy sort of shit, where they draw the Japanese characters and you do it really perfectly, and it's all like part of a tradition and everything. Like, assuming you're like not Japanese, you know. Hey, useless nobody, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, assuming you're not Japanese, if you decide to take, I can't remember what it's called now. There's a special name for it. But if you decide to take up that, hey mate, Chuck, welcome. Thanks to Taoko for the host as well. Do I want more artillery, or do I want to start getting onto our infantry now? I feel like these artillery is still just so good. Wish I'd have gotten my aggression up higher first, though. Oko raid? Yeah, it seems like I got a raid from Oko. Just let the midnight... What? Quite honestly, just let the midnight aristocracy deal with the donut dwellers. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, so anyway, my long story short, I was using the Japanese calligraphy thing as an example of a skill that doesn't have any practical purpose, but, you know, you do it because, I don't know, you get something out of it, you feel like it's a cool thing to inspires you in some way or something like that, you know. So yeah, I feel like sword fighting is good in that way. It's also it's good physical exercise, and it's hand-to-hand combat, swordsmanship. It's decent exercise. It does give you some skills, I guess, but not really. Like, you know, you're not, like, 99% of people are never going to really get into a stick fight, you know what I mean? You know, you're not really going to use it, you know, ever. But it has a really awesome community. So if you're looking for a club to join, like if you want to, like, you know how people say, join a club, meet people. Maybe if you haven't got a partner, you know, you might meet a girl there or whatever. You're probably not going to meet that many girls in HEMA though, because it's like 95% men. But girls do it though. And it's probably like, there's probably more probably a higher percentage of girls do HEMA than play Total War, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe not Total War, but like are into Warhammer 40k. But anyway, it's probably about the same. But yeah, it's a really good social thing though, and it's a good, it's a cool, like, yeah, if you want to have a hobby that's not immediately practical, then I'd say that HEMA is really good, like, you know. But if you want to have a hobby that is really practical, then I'd say like jiu-jitsu is a lot better, you know. But jiu-jitsu I don't think doesn't have the same kind of cool community that, like, jiu-jitsu's got a really cool community around it, don't get me wrong, especially compared to other martial arts. But HEMA's got this, like, really specific, like, really nerd kind of community around it, which is really cool. If you get attacked on the street, a stick or a long object is usually pretty close by. I don't know. Not my experience. In the suburbs, yeah. Like, a few times when we got jumped in the suburbs, then there's, like, garden stakes and stuff like that. But, like, when you're, like, roaming around the city in the CBD, there's not usually, like, poles and sticks and shit laying around in the street for you to grab. Maybe I'm just not looking. Maybe I'm just not thinking outside the box enough or something. Girls not playing Total War. Tom will never find his princess girl. Oh no, there definitely are. There definitely are two girls playing Total War. I think there might even be some ladies watching this chat right now. But yeah, it's probably like 1 in 10, I'd say at most. You know, probably more like 1 in 100.
They are vanquished.
Yeah, I don't know. Just doesn't seem to appeal as much, maybe, or maybe there's like just as many like
Wulfhart.
women that play Total War that just don't talk on stuff as much or something. Not a classic kung fu movie cliche where 7 dudes all find wooden sticks and pipes in the street. No, not really. No. Like even if you were outside the back of a restaurant or something and there was like a dumpster there with garbage and stuff, like you still probably wouldn't find a stick, I don't think, you know what I mean? Like if somebody just done hard rubbish and they just thrown out a heap of old like furniture and desks and shit, like maybe you could like break a leg off a table, or there might be some sort of lamp pole there or something, you know? But again, that's more like in the suburbs, not really in the city. Depends, yeah. Woody Chopper, running is most definitely not the best martial art to learn. It's so tiresome, makes my leg hurt, burns my lungs and bodies, it's torture. Use a rock. Yeah, rocks are pretty good, for sure. I don't know, rocks are, I don't know, depends on, yeah. I've studied martial arts for 50 years, still don't know why. Because it's fun, cock monkey. That's the main reason I do it. Like, there's a lot of different reasons, but the main reason they do it is because it's just fucking fun. It's fun as fuck. Best fight is the one that you're not in. Yeah, running is definitely a good martial art for sure. See, I want to be back here defending against this army that's going to come, I think, but it doesn't come yet though, so I don't know.
Mobilize!
Where's the ale? Point taken.
Marcus Wulfhart. Covering ground.
Keep up. Don't be over-eager.
Another trophy for the Hunts Marshal.
Who would win a fight between a Viking, a Spartan, and a samurai? Viking, Spartan, samurai. Viking, Spartan, samurai. Viking, Spartan, samurai. That's a pretty hard one. Don't know. Viking, Spartan, samurai. Okay, so there's a few different things there. The one thing is like the weaponry. Who's got the best weaponry? So if you've got like a longer weapon, like if you've got a spear or something like that, then you're like almost certainly going to beat anybody else, even if they've got better training. So I'd sort of say the Spartan because he got the spear. The Spartan could like throw away the shield and then just use the spear, and then they probably win. But in terms of technology, like the samurais are the most latest in the time period. So the samurais have gotten to like learn with that knowledge that the Spartans had and the knowledge the Vikings had, and then they're in the future again, so they've got even more knowledge. You know, and I don't know, I kind of feel like the samurai would have had better training than the Spartans, because like the Spartans would have trained heaps and everything, but I don't know, the samurais are like in the future, you know what I mean? So they'd have like kind of the advantage of having that same kind of, like, do you know what I mean? Like the total like knowledge of, actually I don't know. It's a hard one. Because like the difference in knowledge, I guess, is probably not that big, because we tend to think of history starting from, you know, the year 0 or whatever. Whereas obviously history really began like probably 40,000 years or 100,000 years before that. So, you know, so when you compare like, you know, whatever BC with, you know, 1300 AD or whatever, like it seems like the samurais are way in the future. But when you compare like minus 50,000 BC to 1000, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. I'd say probably the Spartans because the spear's longer. The spear's the longest weapon, and the longest weapon seems to work best. Viking would be the first to die. Well, the Vikings have the best armor, assuming they're wearing chainmail. Oh yeah, that does make it hard. Yeah, because assuming it depends. No, because Vikings wouldn't have. I don't know. See, most Vikings probably would have just been have like a gambeson or like a not chain armor. I'm guessing.
Good, senseless violence.
Oh yeah, that's true. It could be different samurai. Like the normal samurai has an arch. Oh yeah, the normal samurais normally use bows. So the samurai would just shoot you from a distance. But I suppose the Spartan would be able to block it with his shield, and so would the samurai. So would the Viking. Fuck, that's a hard one. There's a lot of different stuff going on. Also, what about Mad Maxney for champion? Yeah, Mad Maxney can be a champion. I think. They've been around for a while. Probably like a little, I kind of on the verge of being too new, but has been quite active. So yeah, fuck it. Let's go ahead and championize Mad Maxney. Can you do that for us, Woody Chopper? Hopefully Mad Maxney doesn't immediately stop commenting and chatting. Fuck, that's a hard one. That's what she said. Indeed. All right. Actually, I probably got to end the stream soon, guys, because as mentioned, I need to probably put a bit more effort into my work at the moment, and I've been a bit lax in that regard because I've been prioritizing my YouTube more than my actual job. So yeah, I've got to start working like 40 minutes. But I found like if I just end the stream at exactly 9 o'clock and then immediately start work, because I work from home, so I can basically just exit out of the game and load into my work programs and get onto it. But yeah, I found that just mentally, I don't tend to be, super effective at my job when I do that. So yeah, I should probably just wrap it up and get my head in the game for work. Beep Boop says, "Fuck your job." Literally. Thanks, Beep Boop. I appreciate you saying that. I wish Mad Maxney the champion, indeed. He's your, I don't know where you are in. I think if you say something, in Discord. Oh, you're not in Discord at the moment. Oh, well, if you were on Discord, then yeah, you would. Oh, are you on Discord? Oh, no, there you are. There you are. Yeah, you've got your bronze badge, bronze roll. So you got like a brownie, orangey brown color that you get for being a champion of the channel. Actually, Beep Boop's fucking been around for ages as well. I don't know if Beep Boop's actually a member of our Discord though. No. Well, yeah, Beep Boop. Hey, you're. I think you can have a champion of the channel badge as well because you've been around for quite a while. I know that you don't. You watch other channels as well. You're not like. Yeah, you don't have to be only watch this channel. It's just if you turn up to streams semi regularly and you're active in chat and stuff, or if you're active on the Discord, then that's when you get the champion badge. But yeah, so hey Beep Boop, I don't know if you wanted to join our Discord, you're welcome to. There's a link in the description below, and yeah, you should definitely get a champion badge as well. Imagine one day in a few years when your wife tells her friends that you quit your day job and became a professional YouTuber. Thanks, but I don't really use Discord. Oh, that's all right. Well, you're an honorary champion of the channel anyway. No problem. It's red. Lol, am I blind? The champion badge? No, it's definitely not red. It's like orange, but with the black background that I have my black background, so it looks brown sort of. No worries. Woohoo! Short walk and a coffee before work might reset. Yeah, that's right, John. Yeah, yeah. I think just basically I need to just go and my wife's awake now. She's making her breakfast and stuff, so I'll just go and have a chat with her for a few minutes, have a coffee or something, just kind of get out of this mindset, Because what I was doing before as well was even if I'd finish the stream now, but then I'd just go and check all the comments and reply to comments, and just like I'd do stream and YouTube related work after the stream anyway, and so I wouldn't really get my head out of the game, you know, get my head into the game or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so sorry it's a very short stream today, guys, and like because I spent the first 2 hours restarting, so we only really got 2 hours into the campaign. But I've got a good feeling about this. I think I'm on track. Maybe Blackout's probably the one that's the most experienced with this campaign, who can tell me whether I'm on track or not. But yeah, basically we have to take out. So next, I'm going to do another one of these. I think next stream I'm going to continue on. Basically, we have to take out Zwamplek, whatever it is down here. That gives us Roderick's quest, and we have to take out Itza, which is around here somewhere. No, there it is, right there. And something else. I think maybe the Awakening up here we need to take out, and we need to do a few other things, and that'll unlock our quests. And meanwhile, our intrepid hero, is traveling up towards the Empire up here. And as soon as he gets visibility on the Empire, then we'll be able to probably confederate them, because we'll save up a bunch of money. We just bribe, you know, as soon as we find the Empire, just whichever faction's like getting its ass kicked the most, then we'll just bribe them heaps, and we'll be able to really easily confederate them. So it'll be no problem. And then basically what we do is just spawn a new army, and we've already got. I'm probably going to make a video about this at some point. But yeah, we've already got like 2 cannons and 2 grenade launchers, which we still haven't used, which we can just instantly spawn in the Empire. And we'll probably get another one of these as well before we go. So we'll have like all these powerful units that we can just pop out, you know, and then instantly make a cool army out the other side. So yeah, so it should be really cool. If you quit now, you can raid Legend. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do Legend raid. So yeah, obviously it's not going to make too much difference to Legend, because he's probably already got like thousands of people watching. But at least it'll give you guys some good content to watch. Yeah, do you want to link Legend stream, Woody Chopper? Have you got it handy? Oh, nice one. He's onto it. Yeah, so go check out Legend of Total War stream, guys. He's doing Dryka as a Birch, legendary. So I'm guessing that's a play on the like New Zealand pronunciation of Birch. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what he's doing, but if you're a child for sale, no, do not. No, I don't want to buy anyone's children. I've got well, not my own children, but my sister's child. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and yeah, see you again. I'm probably going to skip. I'll put up on the channel like next time I'm going to stream. I'm probably going to skip tomorrow, work on this Isabella video, and then I'll stream again maybe the day after that or something. But yeah, thanks a lot for everyone that joined. Thanks for the super chats, and yeah, have a good day, guys. Catch you later. Go enjoy Legends.